Yes, welcome to this wonderful ground, SPJ Lonavala, Satya Prakash Joshi ground in Lonavala. This is a beautiful venue. Take my word, this is a heaven actually. Behind you can find those Karlik hills. Also on all the sides you'll find some lush green field over here. This is a place to play some fantastic cricket. Welcome to Jfsc, the Super League. This is a super venue. Of course, a hidden heaven in this wonderful place of Lonavala. Fantastic ground, let me tell you, this is a treat to the eyes and something which is close to nature, and the people who love cricket, people who love nature, this is a perfect combination for them to get completely immersed in this wonderful atmosphere. Such a sight this is. Take my word, this is simply superb ground, and as the players were entering, they were just mesmerized with the beauty, the nature, the picturesque ground, absolutely as good as a ground which you find in South Africa, in Cape Town, the Table Mountain, also Dharmashala. But Dharmashala is way too good. But this ground, take my word, in few years is going to be as beautiful as that one. It's a beautiful place to play cricket. It's the first year for this SPJ ground, Satya Prakash Joshi ground in Lonavala. Karli Caves, just 3 kilometers from your Wet and Joy water park. Just besides it, it's Fange Gaon in Lonavala. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place to play your cricket. And take my word, every ounce of it is pure nature. Birds humming around, fantastic atmosphere. In the lap of nature, a beauty of a place to play your cricket. So let's go from the cricketing beauty, the nature is beauty, to the cricketing beauty now. Vikas, oh, he is poetry in motion when it comes to bowling, and if he gets into his rhythm, he is a fantastic bowler. He was injured a couple of years back and still he is here, and it's a special day for him. We wish your daughter a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, little one. And the dad wants to finish this match as early and wants to go back. So his two loves, the first love is at home, his daughter, and this is which is very close to his heart, cricket. And this guy is Abhimanyu Khanna, Kontai Titans, one of the teams of the Super League, and they have a very beautiful tagline. It says, born to play cricket, forced to work. And these guys just love the cricket, and that's the reason most of them are here, and they are just having a great time. Especially a player like Vishal Seth, who is also there in this team, Just Cricket. Also RJ, he is a fantastic brand ambassador of cricket. RJ may be 50, but he is as fit as a 17-18 year old man, and we'll have a look at his bowling later on. And whatever he does on the field, whether it be bowling, batting or fielding, he would give his 100%, and very calm, having a very good poise. Also Vishal Seth there in his team, who travels from Pune to Mumbai every time he has a match, and travels for those 4 hours just to play that 4-hour match. So many people with so many stories. Oh, what a ball! He is the man. He enjoys disturbing the furniture. What a ball that was. What a fantastic ball, pitched outside the off stump, hitting the top of middle. This is what Vikas is known for, and that is what he dreamt of when he saw this beautiful ground. When we came to the ground, and I was telling those people, the crew members, that Vikas would be the first man to go and see the pitch over there. And he, in fact, he and Manvendra Mishra, and my prediction was right, they were the ones to go there, have a look at the pitch. Because these guys love bowling, people love batting, these guys absolutely love bowling, they are made for bowling. And Vikas saying, on the special day of the little one, her daughter's birthday today, he starts off a beautiful day with a beautiful success of a very good batter. He is being sent back, the opening batter, a very good batsman, completely flabbergasted, bamboozled and flummoxed by a fantastic incoming delivery. That was a peach of a delivery. Fantastic ball that was. And new stumps, please. He has not only disturbed the furniture, he has destroyed it. He has destroyed it. शोएब, टूटा हुआ स्टम्प दिखा ना, वो लेके जा रहे कौशिक टूटा हुआ स्टम्प लेके जा रहे, वो दिखा. And look at that young boy, Kaushik. He's taken that broken stump over there, and that's courtesy. Okay, that's courtesy. Some Vikas Singh's fantastic bowling. Yeah, new stumps, please. And there's our cameraman. We also have Shoaib, the young boy who is covering this event, and he would be giving us some nice pictures. I would just request Shoaib to show you what's in the background. Shoaib, can you please pan? Shoaib, आप पीछे दिखा सकते हो और mountains? That's what I'm talking about. This is beauty. This is superb. The wider angle, we can see the ground and the mountains as well. This is what I'm talking about. It's a fantastic setting, and have a look at it. This is what is there in the surrounding. This is a heaven for any cricketer. Absolutely an experience like playing in Cape Town, playing in that Table Mountain. Ground in the background also just like Dharamshala. This is as picturesque as you can get. It's in the lap of nature, a beautiful, beautiful ground, glamorous as you get, beautiful as you get, romantic as you get if you're talking about cricketing terms. A ground to play some super cricket. So meanwhile we are getting a new stump, and on the right hand side of the ground where we are just seeing the right hand side of your screen, there is Wet and Joy amusement park. Also on the left hand side of the screen of your ground there is Equira Ice Temple. So a very important place, a holy place, also a place where you can enjoy, a place where you can play some scintillating stuff. Now this is a ground, if you love cricket, if you love nature, place to be here. Thank you Shiva, and thank you Anthony for getting us over here. I was refusing to come over here, but I strongly believe this was a great choice to come here. What a picturesque ground this is. And all that fatigue which you get by traveling, coming to this place, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever, from Mumbai, all that just vanishes in just 2 seconds. You will just fall into love with this ground. And take my word, it is as picturesque. It's not all lights which are used by the cameras to make it more greener. It is as green as you can get it. Wonderful picturesque table over here. It's almost a tablecloth spread on your beautiful dining table. Fabulous ground, almost even at every corner. Big screen pe. So Vikas Singh has tasted blood now. Oh, that's beautifully bowled again. He is getting it right on the spot where his team wants. A pure proper left arm bowler. He is 35 plus. Take my word, he is no more teenager. He's also getting close to 40, 38, 39 maybe. Looks very cheek, very young, and he's super fit. This guy, he's injured, but he's putting a lot of effort. Look at every time the ball. Look at the grind. Oh, almost got the second one. A fantastic over this has been. It's an exhibition of quick bowling, and he'll bowl those few overs, then he'll come back again in the final overs to bowl. We haven't seen the ball move a lot, so that is always good. Not a lot of movement, that is also going to disturb the batters. It is good that it is very even and it does not move that much. So all that effort, it's because of Vikas's bending back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, just short of the fielder over there. One bounce. This is super stuff from Vikas. Every ball right on the spot. The first ball went slightly down the leg side. It's a beautiful, beautiful setting and a fantastic over, opening over, in which they lost a wicket, Kutchi Pumas, but the batters also would enjoy because the ball is coming onto the bat. That's what is more important. So we'll see some men in action. There are a lot of all-rounders in this team. Vijay Singh is not to be seen. They are big hard hitter, but there are other batsmen who can play some good shot. You'll see some. The Vikram's there in the slips. Jfsc Tsl also is their premier player. He's behind the stumps. And the second over is RJ's over. Just love this guy. And every time when I feel I'm just 40 plus now, I cannot be like thinking of greater things. Just have a look at this man. He's just an inspiration. The way he handles himself, the way he puts every ounce of energy, and the way he puts in the ball in the right areas every time. I just love this guy when he performs. Oh, what a way to welcome him with a fantastic straight hit down the ground. Absolutely 90 degrees, perpendicular as you can get. Very rarely does he get hit for runs, but what a good shot that was. It's a counter-attacking shot after being pinned down by Vikas Singh. This man generally bowls very, very economical overs. Every time I've seen him, he's bowled some fantastic overs. Even if he's taken for a few runs, he comes back and picks a few wickets. On the whole, his whole spell is always economical. Almost got his man. This is what I love about him. He'll just keep his cool, keep his calm, even if he's being hit at times. But I have never seen him bowling more than 1 or 2 wides in his entire spell. Forget about an over or so. In the entire spell, he will not bowl those extras. So he's bowling it straight. He's got the ball moving slightly. He's got this first slip. That's where he can create a chance. That's good bowling. That's good bowling. Bowling into that channel. The first ball was slightly over pitch, a warm-up delivery, which was in the slot and deposited straight down the ground. The second 2 balls right on the spot. The first one just close to the off stump. This one slightly away from it. Just alluring the batsman to go for the big one and creating the chance and to get his man. Fabulous place to play cricket. Every time I'm reiterating. Oh, this is RJ. This is what I talk about him. So he bowled all 4 different deliveries, and he bowls the ball in the right area, destroying the off stump. Fabulous bowling. 2 balls went away. This one came in. That's what he was trying to do. This is a classical opening bowler's dismissal. 2 balls going away, then he gets the ball to come in. Any other bowler would have been perturbed, disturbed by the first ball hit down the ground. Almost an insult when you are being hit down the ground. And what he did not try to bowl a bouncer. He did not try to bowl a wild ball. He just bowled the ball in the channels first. 2 balls outside the off stump, moving away, and the next one he just bowled it straight coming in. So 2 dismissals almost of a similar sort. Vikas's delivery was a more special one because it hit the middle and came in sharply. This one was more accuracy than all those skills. That's the reason I am in love with this guy, because the way he handles himself, in spite of being hit, in spite of being in some sort of trouble, this man always finds a way to come back. नाम कैसे पता चलेंगे? So Himanshu and Milan, the new batsman on strike is Himanshu. Milan is at the non-striking end, and RJ just super bowling. RJ Rabindra Junjunwala, he is as cool as a cucumber. This is a good batsman, Himanshu. It starts off with a cover drive. A good stop. So they are enjoying this ground over here because the bounce is almost very even, so you cannot expect a ball jumping up and down, and you can get hold of the ball. If you field well, you're going to save some boundaries from going over. So 3 on the leg side and 3 on the off side. So third man being called in. A slip, a third man, a point, a cover, and a mid-off. And an edge. What a catch! What an RJ! He is simply outstanding, but the catching, superb. And Vishal Seth is the man. He pouches it very safely. Not easy to take the slip catches. Very rarely do we see in such leagues catches taken at the slip. And this was indeed a special catch. And super stuff. And this ground is just encouraging them to take some good catches. But a very good batsman gets out. That's again a big blow. Kutchi Pumas, such a good side. Such well-knit unit. Coming under extreme pressure. But these guys are going to enjoy this. Vikas wants it to go home early just to celebrate his daughter's birthday. His work is 1/3 done. But we want a good score from Kutchi Pumas. They are such a good unit. They are such good, closely knit friends. They would like to make a comeback and make a strong statement. They want to put up a score. They would not like to get skittled down to 100, 120. They would like to put up a good show. So the team in saffron are slightly in trouble against the team in violet. Take my word, I have to do 3 matches today, 4 matches today, and the way this ground is there, it's giving me a lot of energy to at least to begin with. But as the day progresses, it's going to be a little more hotter, and in the later part of the day, to cricket. Look at the background over there. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Why you need to go to the Alps? Why you need to go to Switzerland? There is such a lot of beauty over here. Such beautiful atmosphere. Fantastic small hills behind you. Those nice tops over there. Some slightly barren on the top, but some green pastures on it also. Beautiful to see. That's a black rock and some trees and some fabulous ambience to play your cricket. And all top class state of the art amenities over there in the ground. Oh, Vikas, he's bowling at some different level now. He's just jagging it back sharply. Very difficult to handle these two guys now. Both these guys, opening bowlers, are of similar. Both these batsmen are of similar nature by the way they bowl, also by the way they handle themselves. These two guys are very soft. When you communicate with them, when you talk to them, you feel better when you talk to RJ and Vikas. But when it comes to facing them, or when it comes to playing against them, they are very, very dangerous. But Harshvardhan and Himanshu, these two guys can do that. These two guys are known for their resilience. These two guys are known for fighting back. Let's see Harshvardhan and Himanshu. These two guys fight back and take their team right back into this contest. Harshvardhan and Himanshu Gala. Kutchi Pumas. Let's see whether this closely knit brothers, this family of friends, fights back against a very, very spirited Jfsc Cricket. Oh, again he's creating chances. Vishal Seth is the man behind the stumps, and that's the first runs against him. But he tried his level best to stop that one. Some spirited efforts. A fantastic catch by Vikram we saw, and the fielding has been really up to the mark. They have stopped a few boundaries from going. They have taken a catch, and Vishal making that valiant attempt to stop that one. But this man, he has bowled brilliantly. Vikas Singh bowling left arm round the wicket, trying to bowl those in deepers. Oh, that's tried to bowl the full dip, and every time he's bowling, there is Australian Open going on. People are grunting over there, and this guy is grunting every ball. He's putting a lot of effort. That's what will happen for the left and right in combination. You have to switch the whole field. He's just given a single in this over. Chetan Kapoor is the skipper. He's marshalling the troops over there, orchestrating a very good side. He's a fantastic batsman. We'll have him on show after some time. Some problems with his fitness. He has a dodgy knee. Oh, that's down the leg side. He wanted to hit those stumps again. First match when I saw Vikas Singh, I saw him hitting the middle stump, then the leg stump, then the off stump, and he got 4 people clean bowled. But that was a Division B match, a dad's tournament. But this man has got a good team to settle in. And Jfsc Cricket are playing some good brand of cricket. They are slightly short when it comes to batting because they are a very good side with bowlers in their team. And they believe in playing with each other. They believe in playing some nice cricket. They had a few. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. They might collapse on a day. They might lose a match very badly, but that doesn't deter them from turning up for the next match and putting up a better performance every time they're coming. They put their losses behind. They come together, and so are Kutchi Pumas. Very nicely, when the Kutchi Pumas, the team came in, they were so happy and had a very good, nice atmosphere. They enjoyed coming to the ground together, playing together, and even if there is a problem, a crisis with the wickets being fallen, they still believe that they can get through, and that's what is more important. They play with a lot of spirit, Kutchi Pumas, and they need to show a lot of it. Harshvardhan and Himanshu both capable of doing that. Oh, that was almost a wicket. So Himanshu and Harshvardhan asking him to come to the line of the ball. Himanshu asking Harshvardhan to come into the line of the ball. Scores 12 for 3. Oh, that's nicely bowled. This is Jfsc, the Super League. Jfsc Super League. We are from SPJ Stadium, Lonavala. A beautiful place to play your cricket. It's in Fangegao, just near the Wet and Joy Amusement Park, and just 3 kilometers away from IA Kvira Devi's Mandir. So this is a place where you can spend some time even with your family. It can almost be a cricket tourism place where you can get your families in. Some nice enclosures also are being built, and it's a superb concept of having a family, cricket and fun together. So you can go to the Devi. In fact, it's a must to visit IA Kvira Devi, and it's one of the most spiritual places, holy places of Maharashtra. Forget about Maharashtra, the whole India. Straight to CK. So with that single, the score moves on to 13. Man Mahendra not happy with CK's approach. He was just static. He wants him to be more alert, more athletic. And I don't think these guys are going to leave from here early, because they would like to stay on this place for a little more time. Such a nice ambience, superb place to have fun even. So the people who love nature, for the people who love some party, and for the people who love some spiritual ambience, this is the place to come. And if you want to play some good cricket, RJ is the man. Just love this man. There are so many reasons to love this man's approach. Very few to hate. Very, very good random. I have very rarely seen him losing his cool and getting hot tempered. Handles himself very well and has a more number of friends rather than enemies. In fact, has a very few enemies, and that's how he has got a name, a reputation for himself, for being a perfect brand ambassador of this kind of leagues. So you got this point deep. Now sweeper cover is sent back. He might bowl a short ball. He's bowling some super stuff. Just bowling the ball in the right area. But Himanshu and Harshavardhan slowly and gradually are trying to get their way back into. They have seemed to have understood the dynamics of the ground. It's a beautiful wicket. The ball's coming on, and the wind is blowing towards the left of the screen, maybe from your right to the left, and maybe in the direction which is towards the mountains. Oh, that's beautifully played. That's going to race away. What a good shot that is. Beautiful piece of timing over there, just to accentuate the fact how fast the outfield is. The ball is going to race away. So if you have some good timing, it's a beautiful outfield. So that's watched for it. And also a wicket which is coming onto the bat quite well. So if you are a good bowler, the pitch is going to help you. If you are a good batter, the pitch is going to help you by the balls which is coming onto you. Those are all ingredients of a perfect pitch, because pitch is where the heart of the game is. Also, the outfield is super quick, so it allows you to get full value for your shot. Also, if the ball is around you, if you want to jump around and stop, it's a beautiful green blanket over here. It's a carpet, absolute carpet. Look at these pictures. There are some. We are in the initial stages, so I have only one camera covering it right now, and soon Shiva would have a few more coming in, and some wonderful pictures you can get through those camera. Look at the ambience around. Almost an international stadium this is. In fact, a very few international venues will have outfields like this. Superb outfield it is. Almost even on all sides, and not artificial. This is pure green grass, not some exported stuff from somewhere and just engineered and fabricated over here. This is pure nature slab over here. Some hard work being put by groundsman, and they have done a great job. The score is 18 now. Oh, that's down the leg side. That's going to help, and we'll wait for the umpire signal. And umpire says 4 runs. The score is 23 now, 23 for 3. Ravindra Junjunwala. He has picked a wicket. He is into his second over. In fact, he has picked 2. He is super successful today. The score at the end of over number 4, it's some parity. They wanted a few runs in this. They got 10 runs in this over. In fact, 11. Those 5 wides have helped. Score is 23 for 3 at the end of over number 4. But those initial breakthroughs, Ravindra has done his job. Got those 2 important opening players. Also, Vikas Singh has got 1 wicket. And that would be the first change. Manvendra would be dying to come and bowl on this wicket. Everybody would be queuing up to bowl over here. Everybody would be wanting to bowl and bat over here. Looking at that beautiful pick, Manvendra would have been there if he wished he could have bowled that first over. And take my word, he is one of the quickest. And he may not be in his teens, but he has a heart like a teenager. He puts in everything. Just had a small talk with him just before the match. His parents, his father, he was a Ranji class player also, playing from Odisha. Also, his uncle was into cricket. So that runs in the family. Perhaps he says, I am the only one who is not as good as them. But he is very humble because he is a very good bowler and puts in a lot of effort. He is not the one who is the traditional bowler who goes for the seam ball. He will try and bowl some quick ball. Manvendra Mishra. So Manvendra Mishra. Oh, that was off the edge. The ball is flying. And the idea was there to pitch it up so that he gets some movement, but in fact he got it slightly more fuller. Score moves on to 24 now. They are going around 6 runs per over, which is very good rate, but the problem is they have lost 6 wickets. But these 2 guys are stitching up a partnership. They are keeping the hopes alive for Kutchi Pumas. They were shattered almost 3 wickets down before even they could reach double digits. This is Jfsc, the Super League, the super encounter on a super venue. Thank you Shiva, thank you Anthony for finding this gem of a place. कौन विजय आ गया? So Vijay Singh is not here. He is their big hitting run machine. Score is 24. Himanshu is on 3. Harshvardhan is on 6. Himanshu and Harshvardhan putting about. Oh, that's beautifully played. Straight to Vishal Bhatt. Both the balls, very unlike Manvendra, he does not bowl full tosses. He banks it in rather. He wants to get some purchase of this wicket. Wants to use that green patch on the ground, on the wicket, so that the ball moves in and moves out. He's trying to make use of the new ball, not trying to bang the ball. Harshvardhan, he's on strike. He's on 6. His first 9 deliveries. Oh, finally gets his length right, and good work by. He's looked superb today. Vikram has fielded really well today. He took some wonderful catch, one wonderful catch at the beginning of the innings. And Manvendra, when he gets his length right, line right, he's very dangerous. He uses his height, uses a lot of pace. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Getting his length right finally. Now he's coming to that mode of bowling that a T20 line, a T20 length. Generally tries to go for those wickets, and when he gets bored by bowling those kind of length and line deliveries, he'll go for his bouncers as well. And it takes a lot of effort to bowl the short pitch deliveries, and he puts a lot of effort because most of these tournaments will have dead pitches where you will find it very difficult to bowl bouncers. And that's down the leg side. Just trying to get that leg stump off, because the batsman actually at times shuffles quite a lot. So therein lies the opportunity of getting him bowled behind the stumps even. So that bait being thrown by the batter as well. He has played well. He has looked confident and solid, Himanshu. But that's beautifully played. What a good shot that is, racing towards the fielder who is stationed just for that shot. 2 fielders patrolling that area. One is third man and one is sweeper cover. So that left and right in combination causing a lot of flutter. The fields are being adjusted. The third man has to move from 5 leg to third man. He has to do that every time. CK is there in the slips. And he got the slip off. And he will have a short square leg. Oh, that was an effort ball. He's a thinking bowler. He got the slip away and he got the short forward leg and wanted to bowl the ball which is around his hips. Was just outside the off stump. 28 for 3 at the end of over number 5. ये रोटी हो जाएगी पीछे यार. कितना है? सॉरी आवाज उसका कितना है? हर्षवर्धन का ये इस वाले का कितना है? Width on offer, he makes complete use of it. He got his the 5th over which was put in between, so he got a reprieve of 1 over and he's been invited to bowl the 6th over again and is offered width for the first time. Himanshu sends it for a first boundary of his innings. This is the second. Harshvardhan has got a boundary, a similar shot, and Himanshu opening his arms. This is what was expected. They just saw the difficult time out and this is the time where they can cash in. A beautiful place to play your proper cricketing shots. That was beautifully done, up and over. Authentic cricketing shots on display over here. Some good bowling as well and some good fight back with the bat in the hand. These are not edges flying away. These are proper authentic cricket shots. And he goes into the covers. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. So that was an over pitch one. Previous one was a short one, short and wide. This one he wanted to bowl that Yorker, wanted to destroy the stumps. At times you need to keep it slightly away from the stumps, keep it away from the body. And the previous ball was way away from the body. This one was quite close to the legs. So both these things we need to avoid, bowling towards the legs and also bowling too wide outside the off stump. So the bowler who is generally very disciplined makes two basic errors. But you can't call it as errors because he wanted to go for that Yorker. He has already picked one wicket. He bowled two fantastic overs. Comes in to bowl the 6th over. Will he get one more? Oh, that's beautifully played. Vishal Seth is the wicket keeper, man from Pune. So this is made somewhere closer to him rather than playing in Mumbai. That's what they say. He travels 4 hours. Very few Kutchi Pumas players I know, but the next time when they come in, I'll have a fairly good idea about these guys, especially Rajwardhan and Himanshu, Harshvardhan and Himanshu. I would remember these guys for the way they have been playing so far. I will come to know how these guys are. Just cricket, they have been associated with them for the last couple of years. I've covered a few matches of them, so I just know these guys. But that's the reason I am talking about them. So Kutchi Pumas, you shouldn't be feeling that the commentary is completely lopsided. In fact, we love meeting people. Cricket is just a medium. We got to learn and make some new friends. And this is a place where new friends are made. What a place to watch you and play your cricket. Absolutely fantastic surroundings. Our temperature for around 16-17 degrees and coming up to 19 now. That's off the edge. Vikas did not appeal at all. Harshvardhan and Himanshu. ये हिमांशु है लेफ्टी. So the score at the end of the power play is slightly good now. In fact, it is more than good. It's very good. In fact, 43 for 3. If you want to talk about the analysis of Vikas Singh, 3 overs, 19, very good 9 overs. But last over it was slightly expensive. He got a wicket. He has given away 19 runs. But what a good start Vikas and Ravindra had given. But after that, they have studied the ship, and this is a place where you can see off the first few overs the ball is going to come very smoothly on the bat. Very true pitch. The bowlers have to do a lot of hard work if they want to get purchase. You may see some tinge of grass on it, but it's a smooth, almost a batting paradise, this one. And the outfield is super quick, so no balls are going to go and stop. They're just going to travel quickly, and it's not just crazy traveling, it's a proper pace at which the ball goes. So if you are hitting the ball in the right manner, you're going to get full value for your shots. Both Harshvardhan and Himanshu have got their team into a strong position. Harshvardhan is on 12, he has got 2 boundaries. Himanshu is on 14, he has got 2 boundaries. And their strike rate is good now, 85 and 127.27. Manvindra, 1 over 5 runs. He comes to bowl from the highway end. We can call this as the highway end. The other end is of course the mountain end. A nice play. a nice place to play your cricket. It's Fungay. It is almost 3 kilometers from those famous Carley Caves. Also, just besides the beautiful Wet and Joy amusement park, and very close to Lonavala, SPJ Lonavala, Satyaprakash Joshi Stadium Lonavala. And this is beautifully done. Up and over, using the pace. That's what I was talking. It's a beauty of a wicket to play your cricket. Manvendra put in a lot of effort into that one, but it was outside the off stump. Width was an offer, short and wide, and he gets a boundary. So the field restrictions are off. The boundary riders, long off, long on. They have a sweeper cover, they have a deep extra cover. Also they have a third man. The two four fielders in the... So they've gone defensive by some great batting by these two. Good rear guard action. A fantastic boundary. Oh, that's beautiful. That was a lot of effort. That was... Oh my God, you can't be doing that. Rakesh na fielder Rakesh na unka naam huh? So Ganesh normally is a very safe, reliable fielder. He makes a basic cardinal error of letting one go straight through him. 2 boundaries for Himanshu Gala. Himanshu looking very solid. Was almost a wicket. Oh, look at that throw. Beautiful. These guys are almost enjoying a stadium-like experience. This is almost like playing a international T20 game. Everything what you need for a international T20 game. A super beautiful wicket. It's as true wicket as you can get anywhere in Maharashtra. Beautiful. That's a big statement, but take my word, it's a very true wicket. It's beautiful, and the outfield is absolutely gorgeous, as good as any you will find in Maharashtra. It's a beautiful place to play your cricket. The outfield is absolutely amazing, very true, very even, almost better than few international venues when you see around. It's a carpet over here, and it's almost, I cannot see, if you talk about geometry, it's up and down at any place. Not at all. I haven't seen the ball misbehaving, bouncing, having a bad bounce. Not at all. It's a new ground, it's in its initial stages, but it is at its absolute best for now. Beautifully tucked away, and again using the length of the bowler. It's the same ball which Vikas bowled. In fact, Vikas's ball was moving slightly away. This was closer to the body, and not that bad a ball, but it was sent beautifully. In fact, it just was a defensive action, evasive action, just to protect himself, and he has got 4 runs for it. But they've got 12 runs, 13 runs in 4 balls. And Manvendra, very unlike Manvendra, is proving expensive. He is generally a very, very safe and economical bowler. Bowls his 4 overs for 25, 26 runs, not more than that. Today he's been taken for runs. And Kutchi Pumas, who were on the back foot all throughout, they have come to the fore by playing some very good cricket. Oh, cracking cover drive. Oh, CK hasn't moved a lot in this match, but when it mattered the most, he has done a great job. He has saved 3 runs for his team. And take my word, he is slightly injured. He has a slightly dodgy knee. In fact, he has injured his knee right from the last year, and is playing with that dodgy knee all throughout. Look at the way he just limps off. That's the reason it finds it difficult to stop those balls. That left and right in combination causing a lot of trouble. Harshvardhan and Himanshu both are going great guns. Harshvardhan, who was going ahead, Himanshu has just surpassed him. He comes on strike again. Oh, this is class. This is superb. This is scintillating. 1, 2, 3, 4 boundaries in this over. They are getting runs off a very good bowler. The problem is the ball isn't moving. There is absolutely no seam. There is absolutely no swing over here. Only in the first 2 overs we saw Vikas moving a few balls. Rabindra got 1 wicket off the in-swinger. Other than that, nothing at all. Nothing at all. The ball isn't moving at all. That's a paradise for the batters. It's a graveyard of the bowler if you're not going to move your ball. If you're not going to get your right length, the ball just sits up and it is there to be hit, because the ball's coming out smoothly, nicely. A very good way to get your shots in, because if the ball comes on nicely on the bat, you can make most of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 boundaries in this over. Very unlike Manvendra, he has gone for 18. In fact, yes, 18 in this over. So his figures were brilliant just before this over. 5 runs, 1 over. Then he has gone for 2 overs and 23. Time for some spin to come in now. So the score, which was tottering around 9-4-3, 7-4-3, 12-4-3, these two guys have put up a fantastic show. The Kutchi Pumas have fought back well, and they have fought back in some style. It's a ground almost of 55 to 60 meters boundary, a perfect boundary for this kind of cricket. They need to find a breakthrough, otherwise this team is going to suffer. Time for a tweaker to come in. Let's see whether this pitch offers you some spin. But if you are a good wrist spinner, the grass on the wicket, the bounce on it, it's going to help you. Because that we haven't seen the turn as yet, because he is the first one to be on show. Oh, he's bowled it quickly. So that ball starts with the arm ball, and that's what the T20 bowling is. Every time you see a left armer is a must in every team. Left arm spinner, Akshar Patel, Ravindra Jadeja. And so he's just bowling it straight. He does not want to turn it away or just wants to bowl those arm balls. He's spinning the ball, but he's not turning. There is a slight difference between spinning and turning it. He's spinning it, but not getting the turn. But he has got the feel right, and it just what the doctor ordered after that 18-run over. He's trying to put it in the area. Bowlers like Manvendra, they are putting in some hard yards. They would feel this guy just takes a few steps, balls it there, and not difficult to dispose him. All balls. It's almost like a software where he has just put in a program and the ball is going straight to the fielder over there. So everything going right as per the plan. Aditya Singh, AD. Oh, good work by Vishal. Aditya Singh is the first spinner on show. He hasn't turned the ball, he's just putting the ball straight in. Oh, that has to be a wide again. No, that's a good call by the umpire. He just given away a couple of runs. No, koi. So some good bowling after being hit for 18 runs in the first over. Some good comeback by the spinner. He has come back and bowled a really good over. In fact, what a good ball. That was the best of the lot. Vishal said, Aditya Singh, na? So Aditya Singh bowling a brilliant over, just gave away that solitary wide in that over. So an over which saw 18 runs, then we saw an over which saw just a single run. So that can happen. So one thing to learn from this, you don't give them width, you bowl some tight lines, and only in the first few overs you can make a use of the ball and get a few wickets. Vikas Singh disturbed the furniture with incoming delivery. Ravindra bowled a straighter one which turned or maybe moved in slightly. Then we saw some good bowling. The ball moved away. The new ball, it just does the trick for first few overs over here. That's what we need to remember. And simply because it's a match in the morning, maybe not morning, I would say somewhere close to the afternoon. And he's a good spinner. He is that economical bowler who can give you a lot of stability in middle. He is known for his good tight bowling. Very, very experienced bowler. They don't get the game to drift away. But meanwhile, what Himanshu and Harshvardhan are doing, the two H's are doing an excellent job. Himanshu, Harshvardhan, they need to carry on this good work. They need to stay there. A very good left and right hand combination, both complementing each other. It was Harshvardhan who was going along very well in the beginning, and Himanshu has just picked up his batting, and he has got 5 boundaries, whereas Harshvardhan has got 3. Himanshu, oh, that's a wicket. That's what I was talking. Oh my God, this is a very, very big wicket. He was looking so good. In fact, he was doing outstanding. He has been taken away by the first ball. That was beautifully bowled. The Kutchi Pumas were motoring along. They were going so smooth, so nice. They were getting the scoring at the right rate. They just lose a wicket where they shouldn't have. That very good last over, in fact, laid the foundation. And Sunil gets the wicket of the first ball. That's a fabulous catch. Is that Vishal? New man in is Bhavin Gala. Sunil Punjabi getting the wicket of the very first ball which he has bowled. Aditya Singh's last over was a brilliant one, where he bowled 6 dot deliveries and just a wide against Harshvardhan. That prompted Himanshu to go for a few runs, and there is where he lost his wicket. That's a big loss. Himanshu's wicket is going to be a big loss because he was playing so well. He was playing almost taking the attack back to the opposition. Wicketkeeper is still Vishal. So Vishal said, the man I spoke, he travels from Pune. So the man from Pune has done the job again, taken a very good catch, because it's very difficult to take those nicks, and he took it beautifully. It becomes difficult even for the international keepers to take the. Sunil Punjabi tasting success of the first ball. That's nicely played. Bhavin Gala comes in too. We'll have lots of Galas in this team. People from the Kutchi background, Kutchi Pumas, all the brothers playing together. And they are known for their resilience. The Kutchis are known for establishing their empires in businesses with some hard work. They are doing the same in the cricketing field as well. Oh, that's not good. Aditya, that's not good fielding by him. He's a good fielder, Vikram. Even he makes a mistake there. That's contagious. You start misfielding, everybody starts misfielding. You start fielding well, everybody does the same thing. It's almost contagious. Not expected from Aditya. He slips out an easy one. This time he gets a chance to reprieve himself. Oh, he gives away a lot of runs. That would be a fifer, I think. Yes, it's... No, it did not go all the way, but 3 runs. So Sunil won't be absolutely happy. He won't be sitting together for his lunch with Aditya. Twice in 2 balls. Once he has misfielded, the other time he fielded well, but he overcompensated and went for that big rocket throw. Sunil Punjabi. They got some parity by playing some good cricketing shots right from over number 4 to over number 8. It all belonged to Kutchi Pumas, and in the 9th over, Sunil Punjabi has claimed the wicket of the very first ball. Harshvardhan would be on strike. That's beautifully bowled. RJ and Sunil Punjabi are the guys who would be welcome in any team. These 2 guys, a lot of experience. They provide with a lot of good performances. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. That was nice ball. It wasn't well timed. In fact, he got the better of the batsman. He wanted to hit it in the covers. The bat just turned in his hand and the ball went to the mid-wicket region. That's a sign of a very good spinner, where he forces the batsmen to hit the shots in the places he is not intending to. Well, this is some super stuff from the off-break bowler Sunil Punjabi. The misfields did not help, but it was a pretty strong over. So 9 overs done and dusted. Six runs on this over. The score would be 68 now. 68 for 8. Yeah. Aditya, that's the first bad ball. He bowled the previous over, conceding just a single. He starts off with the wide down the leg side. Oh, that's not a good ball. That's beautifully done. This is at a very interesting stage, this match now. Bhavin Gala and Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan's run out was missed, which was very easy chance, but after that he hit a fantastic boundary up and over. They managed to get 74 runs in 10 overs and they're going along smoothly. Manish Solanki, he has gone for a few runs. He's bowled a few wides in this over. He's given away 8 runs. That's fine. That's good umpiring. He's given some good decisions. Both the umpires have officiated very well and have given their decisions quite so many wides in this over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wides so far in this over. Manish, generally known for his good bowling, tight bowling, is conceding a few wides. That's good, but that's well run as well. Yeah, RJ just trying to get parity back to the innings. So the score at the end of 11 overs is 83, in fact 85 for 4. Manish's first over was expensive. He gave away 11 runs, of which not 1, not 2, there was 5 wides in it. Jfsc, the Super League. These are Super League matches, 7 matches on this wonderful venue in this beautiful outskirts of Lonavala. Just maybe a drive of 2 hours. You come here and it's a paradise for batting, paradise for fielding, and a super place to have some fun and play some great cricket. And look at the surroundings in the I would say the background. Superb. It's almost like that 240 degrees. It's surrounded by the beautiful mountains, beautiful hills. This part, this part which we are here, maybe in front of your screen, that part, that's a place which is connected to the roads over there. So very close to the road network as well, close to the city of Lonavala. You can hear the people in background enjoying the Wet Enjoy amusement park. Oh, that's not a good ball. That is gone straight down the ground for 4 runs. So a boundary. He's generally a very, very good bowler. Rarely do we find him bowling those balls down the leg side. So he missed out on length, missed out on line. Very rarely do we find Sunil erring with his line and length. Sunil and RJ are very reliable when it comes to bowling right line and length. And a very, very reliable bowler is Sunil. He'll hardly bowl balls which are hittable. And off break bowler, he's the ideal bowler for a left-hander, because he'll take the ball away and he'll bowl it flat. In fact, he's giving some flight. That's a big appeal. Very close. Maybe hitting the outside half of the leg stump. The best part was he had pitched the ball up. Harshvardhan is on 28. Bhavin, in fact 29 now. Bhavin is on 6. Scoring is quite smooth now. 26 now. In fact, that's beautifully bowled. Harshvardhan is on 32. Bhavin is on 6. That's beautifully played. That would be straight to the fielder, Aditya. That was a hittable ball. Missed out on the opponent. Very rarely do we see Sunil bowling 2 full tosses in an over. He's made those errors now. He's trying to flight the ball. And generally he's the one who bowls it flat. Does not try and give flight to the ball. He's trying to bowl little slowly, little differently. That's not his forte. That's not his bowling style. He bowls it flat and tries to move the ball away. Maybe he'll go back to his own self. Yeah, something like that. But that's beautiful use of the pace. Aditya could have done better. Beautifully cut for a fantastic boundary. That missed opportunity of claiming a run out is costing them a lot. That's a beautiful boundary, taking Harshvardhan to 37 now. They're motoring along with some good batting now. That was well bowled. This is the line which he is very good at. Sunil Punjabi has bowled well. His first over was brilliant one. This over, he concedes a few runs. A very good place to play your cricket. A nice ambience, beautiful surrounding. There are no two nice playing areas, two dugouts, left and right side of the ground. Minimum of construction work over here, which is always good to see. We do not want to have the concrete jungle, and less of that is always good to have. Almost 6 acres of area in which these beautiful grounds there. SPJ Satyaprakash Joshi Stadium in Lonavala, and the breeze, it's picking up now. It's moving in the other direction now, and the wind has changed the direction. Will there be some change in batting and bowling as well? 95 for 4. New bowler is Vishal. He's also a trier. Bhavin on 7. Oh, he does it very well. Straight to CK for a single. They need a breakthrough now, because Harshvardhan has looked solid. Bhavin is giving him some good company, and Harshvardhan would be the one who would be feeling to go all the way. He needs to play an innings of 70-80 runs. He needs to score more 30-40 runs, try and stay on the wicket and take the scoring somewhere close to maybe 160-170. If he stays there, that's going to happen. They can score those runs, 60-65 runs in the next 8 overs, because they're going along with that rate exactly at 8 runs per over. That's smooth. If they go at that rate, they have a chance of getting close to 175 as well. Oh, that's way down the leg side. That's wishful thinking. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Umpire says it's bat and pad. Four down. So we are into the 13th over. Harshvardhan and Bhavin trying to steady the ship, and they are going along, motoring along quite well after that very disastrous start. But that's way outside the off stump. That's going to be a wide, a couple of wides. Yes, 2 wides. Vishal generally is a very, very safe bowler, and so is Sahil Punjabi. Both of them have erred in their line today. So Just Cricket versus Kutchi Pumas. Just Cricket was right on top in the first few overs. Kutchi Pumas have come back strongly. Vishal Patil, that's beautifully bowled, slower delivery, just rolling the fingers. They're trying to get some inspiration. They want to their fielders to be more motivated, because they understand if the partnership flourishes, it's going to be trouble times for them. It's a very, very fair and true wicket and a very quick outfield. Vishal Patil, that was sliding down the leg side. Maybe he's rolling his fingers. That's the reason the ball is coming with a slight stoppage. The left and right hand combination is causing a lot of trouble for people to move in and move out. So they have a shot, they have third man, they have sweeper cover, they also have cow corner, they have also long on, long off. Again rolling the fingers outside the leg stump, the ball is being pitched, and it's off the bat as well. Now every other ball in the last 4 balls, they have just taken a single. The field almost remains the same: long off, long on, sweeper cover and cow corner. It's almost the reflection on the both sides. RJ has to move from fine leg to Third man. That's a wide. That's again a wide. Vishal Seth hitting the ball now. He did not hit it when it mattered the most. He did everything right today, but for that small error which has caused them. The score is 104 now. 104. 104 for 4. The last ball of Vishal's 13th over. Oh, that's a chance. That's going to be wicket number 5. No, it falls well short of the fielder over there. He gets a couple of runs. The score is 106 for 4. At the end of over number 13. The score is corrected now. It is 105 for 4. 13 overs, 105 for 4. So last 7 overs, Kutchi Pumas are going along smoothly. 10 run over that was from Vishal. It's a lot of leg byes in it, a lot of wides in it. Vishal's figure read 1 over and 8 runs. And 2 leg byes in it. He bowled quite a lot of wide balls as well. Rabindra Jhunjhunwala comes in. He was the most successful bowler, picking up a couple of wickets. His team would expect him to take another. Sunil has got 1. Vikas has got 1. Rabindra has got a couple. One of the senior most members, bowling and getting a couple of wickets. No, bell bowled by Rabindra. That's ever reliable Rabindra for you. Nobody's been able to move the ball. Rabindra is moving it. He's bowling from the table mountain end. Oh, his ball swung in air. He's getting that swing which no one else has been able to get. Score moves on to 106 now. 106 for 4. Ravindra Jain. These two guys are playing brilliantly. Harshvardhan, he is on 39. Bhavin is on 10 of 10. Bhavin went for that big shot. Wasn't able to connect it well. It would be difficult for him against Ravindra. That's what I was talking. Wood ball. Yeah, it's good captaincy by CK. When he saw nothing was happening, he got his reliable bowler coming in. So the sweeper coming in, deep point coming in, and cow corner going back. Oh, he's bowled. How did that miss? How can you drop that one? Can't be dropping those. Can't be dropping those. That was the third chance. Third wicket, in fact. Easy chance. Vishal Seth has done everything right today. He missed out on that run out and he missed out on this catch because he may be unsighted by the wicket keeper, the batter. Very good wicket keeper, misses out. Just apologizing to the bowler. Can't be doing that. Can't be dropping such chances. Such a good wicket keeper. Some good fortune for the brave Bhavin Gala. He moves on to 14 now. So, and the score moves on to 110. Oh, Ravindra! Very rarely do we see him dropping those. He's not happy with himself. So they don't take that single because they refuse to take it later on. Not happy Ravindra, missed out on 2 occasions. He could have provided with that breakthrough. Hi. बस मजे में. कौन सी टीम में से हो?
ये पैंथर्स.
अच्छा. बॉलिंग? लेग स्पिन?
नहीं ऑफ ब्रेक ही और बैटिंग.
अच्छा, गुड. नाइस टू सी यू. मस्त. क्या ग्राउंड है ना?
मस्त ग्राउंड है.
क्या मैंने ये स्पेस दबा दूं? वो स्पेस बार. So 111, a fantastic over by Ravindra. Just missed out on a couple of opportunities. The wicketkeeper Vishal making a cardinal error of dropping a simple chance. And Ravindra, very unlike Ravindra, missed out on an opportunity of caught in bowl because generally takes it very quickly. It's a very, very safe catcher. Now Vishal Patil comes in. He is generally their man Friday. He bowls that way. He'll do that all day. He is known for those kind of bowling efforts. He'll bowl it, keep it simple and straight. And he generally bowls in those crucial overs. He's not the one who will bowl quick balls like Vikas and Manvendra, but he'll put the ball in the right areas and create chances of his own. Oh, this is some good stuff now. Bhavin and Harshavardhan both set in and both looking good against some very good bowling of Just Cricket. That was in the slot. That would be just short of the fielder. In fact, what a good catch, Vikram! He takes a second brilliant catch. Vikram has done it again. 2 wonderful catches, one in the slips and one in the cow corner. And this ground will motivate to do all that. Fantastic effort. What a good catch. One of the catches of the day. Brilliantly done. And what a good catch that is. Great catch. I thought that would fall short. Vikram takes 2 wonderful catches. One in the slip and one in the cow corner region. Ravindra is happy with his fielder's efforts. So another wicket down. This is Jfsc, the Super League. We are going to have some scintillating matches over here. 14 teams are going to visit this place and they're going to fall into love with this place. If you love nature and you love cricket, and if you love some good cricketing ambience, this is the place to fall into love with. This is absolutely gorgeous place to play your cricket. And if you are a nature lover, there are fantastic mountain ranges, a small hill which almost covers 240 degrees of the ground, on its right, on its left, behind it, and in front of it 5 acres of superb cricketing facilities. We have a players enclosure. We have players enclosure for 2. Then we have a player for the media and the umpires and the officials. Also on the top, on the first floor, we have a place where we can have some good recreation. So superb facilities in this SPJ stadium. This is fantastic. Surya Satyaprakash Joshi Stadium in Lonavala, 3 kilometers from the Karli Caves, the Karli Hills, and also just behind the Wet n Joy amusement park. You can see people screaming on the background, and we can see some great people coming from Mumbai, and amongst that beach concrete jungle, this is the jungle you would like to be in. Some beautiful flora and fauna over here, fantastic birds around, some nice humming sound, and some peace of nature. Absolutely no noise. You can see a few cars honking, but other than that you can only see the birds chirping. That's a place where you would like to be, and you'll see all shades of beauty of nature all throughout the day. This is almost noon, but it's as pleasant as you can get. It is as pleasant as you can get. It's almost like a morning time, just because of the breeze which is here, which is slightly less. In the evening it will be more prevalent and it would be just storming off, But Vishal, like his usual self, has bowled again brilliantly. They are motoring along at 8 runs per over, but some good bowling, I think that would be halted. But that's beautifully played off the back foot, punched. It will take some stopping over there, and that will go all the way, in fact. And some great outfield over here. So they fielded well all throughout, but once or twice they have not done that well. Vikram has been outstanding with his fielding efforts. He has stopped the ball well. Aditya missed out on a few occasions where he did not stop the ball correctly. Also, they have a few fielders who may not be that quick, but Vikram's 2 catches were the highlight of the day. And Vishal was brilliant behind the stumps, but he missed out on 2 easy chances. One, a catch by Ravindra's bowling, and he missed out on an easy run out of Harshvardhan, who has gave them a lot of headache. So that's what happens. You do some brilliant work, and also you do some basic errors, and you would be remembered only for the mistakes which you do, and not for that good work. All that good work just washes off if you do one bad mistake. That's what is umpire's life. That's what is a wicket keeper's. You need to perform every time. Vishal has done a great job, but he missed out on an opportunity to get Harshvardhan, and that has proved very costly for them. Yes, he caught a very good catch when he took that first ball catch off Sunil Punjabi's over. That was a difficult chance to take. Generally you say the ball comes in quick into the hands, but that's not easy. Those edges are very sharp, and the ground is such, the outfield is outstanding. You will rarely find a spot where the ball is going to misbehave or go up and down. And best part is the ball is not racing around crazily. It goes along with a nice pace. So you will not have that like undue advantage as a bowler that the ball is just racing off and just going quickly towards the boundary. It gives the fielder sufficient time to cover it off. But when you are playing shots, it gives you full value as well. So exactly the right pace what the outfield should be. It's super quick, but it's not that quick that absolutely no chance of the fielder. It gives you a chance to stop that one. And you saw Vikram taking a brilliant catch, one in the slips and one in the cow corner. Vishal, a very good wicket keeper, missing out on 2 possible chances to get Harshvardhan out. Vishal, 2 Vishals, one Vishal Patil and one Vishal Seth. And Vishal Patil generally bowls very well. He's a very disciplined kind of bowler, and today he has given away 3 to 4 wides, 2-3 wides in the first over, and again just losing out on his direction. Very rarely do we find him doing that. He's a very good bowler, very good line and length disciplined bowler, an effort bowler he is. Now he rolls his fingers, tries to bowl the slower one. He is their more reliable fielder, Vikas. We are into the 15th over. They managed 3 wickets in the first 2 overs. Then they got the 4th wicket in the 7th or the 8th over. Then they have got a big partnership for the 5th wicket. And after the fall of the 5th wicket, they are trying to stabilize things. But one man who has just playing a proper innings is Harshvardhan. He has been the one who has just anchored one end. But that's what is more important. You may lose wickets from one end has to be intact. So he has been the one who has kept this innings intact. You need a player who can give you that stability. So he gives time for the opposite batsman to come in and gives him the chance to settle in, and he develops a partnership. Vishal might just bowl that over-pitched quicker ball. Oh, almost got his man. It missed the outside half of the bat. It missed the top of the off stump. It missed almost everything. That's the line he should be bowling. Ravindra created a lot of chances in this match. 4 chances he created. He was successful in getting 2 of them done and dusted. And 2 were missed out. 1 by the wicketkeeper and 1 by Ravindra. Ravindra's chance was, it's a difficult one, I would say. Cotton ball chances are never easy. They stick to your hands, or they just move out or pop out. That one just popped out. He's a very safe pair of hands, is Ravindra. He's a good bowler, but more than a bowler, he's a very good fielder. Very rarely do we find him dropping those chances, and he dropped one today. That wasn't that easy. That was quick, hit hard. And CK sees him as a wicket taking bowler, and that's smart captaincy by him. He is not the fielder who is super quick. Very rarely he would try and bend down and stop those balls, but when it comes to captaincy, he is very smart. He understands the angles well. He gets his third man in at times, pushes the cow corner, at times gets long off and long on back. Slightly defensive at times, CK, but he is the one who is right for things to be done. So that's what we see, and people are falling in love with this ground. They have come here, and every time they come in here, the first thing they do is they take out their iPhones and get those pictures captured, because as soon as you come into this ground, you'll fall into love with this ground, and that's what it does to you. That's the mesmerizing beauty of this ground. You may not like a supermodel, you may not like Aishwarya Rai's beauty, but you like this beautiful picturesque ground, which is very, very lush green, absolute natural grass. It's not artificial turf, it's pure grass which is grown over here in this ambience, and a hilltop which is almost 240 degrees covering. It's a place to play your cricket. It's almost a ground where you can experience of playing it in Himachal or maybe in Dehradun, and also a ground which are there in West Indies and also in South Africa. The tabletop, a nice mountain background, and a wonderful place to play your cricket. So teams are coming in. There are so many of them, 14 of them. It is well connected with the road. It is slightly away from that busy concrete structure of ours. The cars are quite a long way away, and people would be coming in here and having some good time. Good time with the bat and ball, good time with the nature, and some good time in the night as well. And some of them would like to stay back here, maybe. But this is a place they are trying to develop into a cricketing tourism place where you can get your families in, and a place where you can go back home and say, I loved staying there. Because people love cricket, people love their part, and this is where they can fall into love with. Oh, this is beautifully turned away. They got the right guy over there, and that's what is. And it threw the ball on one bounce. That's what is more important. It travels quickly. There is a new rule. There is a new rule now in international cricket. Every time the ball hits the stumps with the intention of taking people out, it is declared as dead ball in many series now. Oh, that's brushed off his pads. That would be 4 leg byes. Oh, unfortunate. But this is not how Ravindra bowls. He does not slide down the legs. What his ball is, he's getting that consistent swing now. That's what is special about him. He'll just bowl the balls, and ball floats at times. Very few bowlers are able to get that swing and seam. He is the one. Yeah, he's moving it, and very rarely we have seen that. We just saw in that first 2 overs. After that, the swing disappeared, the seam disappeared. But right now, he's moving it in the air, and he'll get some movement of the wicket as well. Very few of those bowlers who are getting some purchase of this wicket. Ravindra is one who gets with that natural angle, and the best part about it is he's moving it in the air now. He becomes doubly dangerous. A prime candidate for him to get a LBW would be the batsman on strike. Oh, he turned it beautiful. What a good shot that is. Wonderful work. And there is where lies the bait. You can get a chance to get people out with that in-swinging balls, but also there is where lies the bait, where you can go for a few runs when you pitch them on your body or on the legs. That was super shot. So that's what I was talking about. You'll get full value for your shots if you make some good connection. And that was some good connection. We have seen some authentic cricket shots. We have not seen some edges flying. We have not seen some lemon cuts going for boundaries. We have some proper cricketing shots. Even the balls down the leg side, they are well glanced and well taked for boundaries. Ravindra has to get a wicket from some place. Oh, that's played very well on the top. He's got a good measure of Ravindra now. Generally, he's a very, very dangerous bundle to handle. But yeah, when you're good at playing the ball which comes in, you can handle him well. But if you're playing across the line, not playing properly, he is a difficult customer to handle. He has bowled superbly, Ravindra. Almost could have got 4 wickets. He's got couple to show. He might get a third in the closing stages of his final spell. Ravindra might just pick one. He's slightly defensive at times, but you can understand that. He's not trying to be greedy to purchase a wicket. He wants to save runs for his team. It's a double-edged sword. You want to pick a wicket even, you want to save runs. RJ is the man who can provide that breakthrough. Also, he's the one who can provide you with that Oh, that's fabulously. That's 4 runs. Beautifully hit into that point extra cover region. Fabulously hit. 3 boundaries in RJ. Very, very rarely do we see RJ being hit for 3 boundaries. 2 boundaries and 4 leg byes. And that left-hander is just rubbing the salt because they dropped him. They missed out on a run-out opportunity. And twice he was dropped in Ravindra's over. And again they missed out on a run-out. But that's what can happen. Lokesh has looked good. Harshvardhan is looking better. He is getting close to his 50. 132 for 5. That was questionable. Manvendra was not on the field for a long time because Manvendra would have been a better option for bowling when they needed some quicks to come in, and they were searching Manvendra. Where was he? Was had gone for a small break. He could have been there because they need some pace bowlers now to get the. But looking at Lokesh, he seems to be very comfortable with pace bowling. So they have got the right choice now. They got Aditya back, and some of the bowling has not, the decision making has not been up to the mark because Aditya bowled a good over. He was taken away. Then Vishal was bowled at. That's the problem with this kind of leagues where you need to give opportunity to every bowler to bowl. At times when one of the bowlers is bowling well, you need to give it to others as well because everybody needs to bowl and bat. There is where you need to draw a thin line now. You are going to bowl and get opportunities. At times one who is good at that day, you should be persisted with. So let's see Aditya. He did not field well, but he has bowled well. He has made a lot of mistakes in fielding today, but he has bowled really well. Those 2 overs which he has bowled. In fact, his first over was brilliant one. And this is what he does, brings to the table. Stride bowling. He will not bowl those big turners. He will not bowl the dusras. He will not bowl the balls which quickly turn. But he'll bowl those nice balls in the right areas which will keep the batsman honest. Oh, that's fabulously hit. Oh, the fielder has to do a lot of good work over there. He pieces his big foot to good effect. That is FIFA 2022. And Raj has to do a lot of work over there. He is the solitary boundary rider over there. He has to patrol the whole area, right from extra covers to deep point. So a lot of area to be covered by him, almost a quadrant of the ground, but he's doing a good job. Oh, that's beautifully bowled again. That's good bowling, keeping it tight, and that's created some confusion. Good work by Lokesh. Lokesh has come in and has brought that fresh air to the innings. He's got 3 boundaries, 1 leg by and 2 proper boundaries of Ravindra J, and which has given the impetus to the scoring. The scoring which was like looking around 150, 160, a strong probability of getting 175 even over here. 175 is on cards. Let's see, they have to bowl really well from here on, so that just to restrict them below 160, and below 160 this is manageable. If it goes beyond 170, it's going to be a tough time for JC because that's well, good work. That's what Vishal does. Keeps well. Aditya bowling his usual 12. He's bowled a very good over again. Those 2 were leg byes, so he's bowled it well because once the opposition was getting boundaries after boundaries in that over, he has come in and just stemmed the flow of scoring. That's good. That's super. Good work by Vishal. And that's a wide. Yeah, just brushed. So good to see that. Lokesh, well done, sir. The ball just brushed the hips. The umpire even was slightly doubtful whether it brushed or he just stopped. Then once the batsman did not show any signs, he just gave a wide and just took it back. So that's not good bowling. That's the first bad ball. That would be 5 wides. That a quicker one sliding down the leg side. Even Vishal had no chance. Such a good over spoiled by those 5 wides. And that is where they are gifting away a few runs. Those small little easy runouts being missed out. The ball sliding down the leg side. 5 wides given thrice in this. In fact 4 times in this innings. A 5-1 has been given away. They call it panja in Hindi. And those panjas are going to be really, really costly. Such a good bowler, just losing his direction. Ball that quicker ball, and in the process just lost his direction. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. This is good bowling. But that has to be a couple of runs. If they run well. Yes, they do. Oh, that's poor running. That's not good. Even I think Lokesh wants to keep strike. Sunil Punjabi had to cover a lot of area. Oh, that's little, I would say, selfish. He wanted to keep strike. Harshvardhan is closing on his 50. He's 45. But Lokesh is the one who has got some fresh life to this innings. He's 45, Harshvardhan. 45 or 47. An innings which you not say is the most glamorous one is a T20 kind of innings. It's a one-day kind of innings, but those extras, those wides, those leg byes are helping them out. Sunil Punjabi comes in. Slightly strange tactics. He went in for a quicker bowler. Then again he's falling back on the spinners to do the job. Just trying to mix up the pace for the batters. But who can play the seam bowlers very well. He got in Rabindra to get a few wickets. But when he saw Lokesh is very comfortable against pace bowlers, he got Manvendra and Vikas as long off and long. They have kept him quiet. Manvendra has a couple of overs remaining. Vikas has 1 over remaining. So if Tsl bowls 1, 3 overs, last 3 overs, will these two guys share? Because Manvendra bowled the first over very well. Next over went for 18. And there was nothing on offer when it comes to seam. And it's a completely flat deck. And the ball's coming out smoothly. 1-4-2 for 5. 170 is on card, 175 is on cards. If they bowl well, they can restrict them below 165 even. But Lokesh, he is the... yeah, that's beautifully bowled. That's good bowling. This is what these guys bring to the table, Sunil Punjabi. He'll bowl those balls in that channel where it is difficult to score. He'll cram the batsman, won't allow them the legacy of going through or hitting through the line. SP Sunil Punjabi versus Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan has got 45. He has got a good measure of Sunil Punjabi. He understands how Sunil bowls. Oh, that's what a beauty. That was his best ball. The ball came in and it moved away slightly. So some turn on offer. So he's getting that turn on the wicket. Beautiful ball. That is his best ball. That is his stock delivery. Oh, beautiful. He did a Surya over there. Probably a Ishan Kishan. What a good shot that is. Fabulously done. And he gets closer to his 50. He moves on to 49. Harshvardhan. Yes, he does move on to 49. 49 of just 49 balls. That was his 8th boundary. Strike rate exactly 100. That wasn't a bad ball. That was just some good thinking. Using the pace of the bowler, understanding that it's going to be close to the body and scooping it perfectly. It's not an easy shot. Take my word, it is not an easy shot at all. You may feel it's an easy shot to execute. It takes some great timing and some good ball watching. 49 of 49. Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan Shah. The Kutchi Pumas. The Kutchi batter is about to get his 50. The first 50 of the day. The first 50 on this picturesque, wonderful, beautiful ground. That's a wide. In fact, that's given a leeway. Yeah, that's a good decision, I would say, because the batsman is way outside the leg stump and it's his wish to stay there. He bowled it in that area where he could reach that. A good decision by the umpire, I would say. That's nicely hit, straight down the ground. Vikas with his rocket arm, what a good throw, right towards the right of the stumps. He bobbled it a bit slightly, but that's what you can say, even very, very even outfield, where you can field safely. The Lokesh has got that fresh air. That's his 50, Harshvardhan's 50. Wonderfully played, 50 of 50 balls. Lokesh. Sunil has to look at the ball. Maybe 5 years ago he could have been there. but he almost was in a position, was thinking of going for the dive. Very, very safe bowler he is. The score is 149. Harshvardhan has got his 50. His teammates are not at all interested. Yeah, even they got to know it now. Yes, warm applause, but that innings deserves more applause than that, because he held it together. When there were wickets falling around, he was the opening batter. He weathered that storm and he is there till the end. That is some commitment from this man. But that's beautifully picked up. What a good shot by Lokesh. He is the wrecker in chief now. And RJ is, I don't think he is utilized over there. RJ should be in one of those patrolling areas where the catches can go high. These are two good safe hands, Manvendra and Vikas. But RJ should be stationed in cow corner. Maybe Vikram is also good placement. RJ should be there in that square leg. That was a very well hit shot. Beautifully picked up and deposited into that square leg region. The score is 153 now. In fact, 154. Kutchi Pumas. Good effort this is. Oh, that's an opportunity, but not for someone over here. That's out of it. In fact, it just missed me by a couple of feet. Lokesh is turning it on. It was way over the fielder, both long off and long, and absolutely had no chance. But that was very well timed. It wasn't muscled. It was properly played cricketing shot. Smooth as a goal swing. Against a bowler who has bowled well, Aditya. He's been taken for runs now. Two authentic cricket shots. That's good bowling. That's an opportunity, but not. Oh, this is huge. The longest hit of the day. Two big hits. Fantastic hit. It's almost a 60-65 meter boundary, but he's cleared it very nicely. Almost a 75 meter hit boundary, that is. What a good shot that. And the left armer who bowled really well. He's been taken for 16 runs in 3 balls. This man is playing some scintillating cricket. Lokesh is coming at number 7, but he's batting like a number 1 batsman. A place where most big hitters play. In fact, the big players come in at number 7. Yuvraj Singh used to play at number 6 and 7, but he was one of the best batsmen of India. And Lokesh, he's gone mad. That is up and over. That will be again 6 runs. 1, 2, 3. This was very high, but not that far, but that far enough to get him 3 sixes in a row, all straight down the ground. One was just over long on, the another one was just towards the cow corner. This one was superb off the back foot, very high. That the breeze moving towards from the mountains to the ground is helping his shot. There is a slight breeze, now it's moving in the other direction. And the choice of not, oh, this is crazy hitting, and there was, and that's the reason I said RJ was needed there. Rabindra would have been a better bet over there. And that's what I was contemplating. Everything down the ground, it's the the breeze would be helping him out. So maybe keeping it away from his swinging bat down the ground. Horizontal shots. Oh, this is huge. This is big. This is almost 100 meter. What a shot that is. This is 85-90 meters, maybe the longest hit in the cow corner region. That is a fabulous. The score, which was hovering around 150, has skyrocketed and it has gone to 179 now. This is a huge over, a 30-run over. 179 for 5. An over in which they just destroyed Aditya's over. And who will bowl the last over? I think Vikas or Manvendra would be a better option. Lokesh has just gone mad. He has got 40 runs. In fact, 46 of 21 balls. Pace bowler. So slight change in the line, a minor error in the length, and the balls were deposited. He bowled the balls pitched up that were deposited for sixes down the ground. He bowled it little short, the ball was into the cow corner. He bowled it towards the legs, he hit him into the square leg region. So he had answers for everything, Lokesh, and he has moved on to 46. The score has moved on to 179. We thought 175 was a probability. In fact, now 180, 190 even is on cards. 190 is a minimum that they would be targeting. They might go bigger than that. Now they are missing Vijay Singh, so his batting exploits would be missed out because he would be a fantastic option over here. Others have to come good now. Harshvardhan. Scoring has been just superb. 180. Kutchi Pumas, that's what I was telling you about. What are the Kutchis known for? The Kutchis are known for fighting back, building an empire out of nothing. And these guys, they started off really disastrously. I would say 7-9 for 3 they were. Top order batsmen going back. Some good batsmen sent back with some fantastic bowling. But the way they came back, and they stayed there, they weathered the difficult times, and when their time came, they just amassed a lot of runs. They just plundered runs. But this man, he will try to do the damage control. He might pick a couple of wickets in this over because that would be a thin line. He will not be in a mindset of getting wickets, but he will try to bowl those 5 balls which will be giving their team a chance to save them or keep them inside 190. But that's good bowling, and that's the best fielder over there. That's the best fielder, I would say, of the team. He is the best contributor, RJ. You place him anywhere, he'll give his 100%. That's the reasons I said it would be stopped. And that he had absolutely no idea. Lokesh, who was finding batting easy, he's not finding easy against Vikas. That's the only error I think CK did today. Not inviting those 2 bowlers or asking them to bowl again, Manvendra and Vikas. Good slower one, good slower one. He has got this into his armory of lately. He never bowled the slower one. This year he has got the slower one, and very rarely slower ones are successful, but this time it was. Just 2 good different balls, 3 different balls, 1 Yorker, then 1 outside the off stump, then 1 slower one. Lokesh is finding the pace of Vikas difficult. He might just destroy his stumps on this ball. Vikas. Oh, good bowling. This is super over. This is a sensational last over. A lot of fire. He could not bear his bowlers being hit for boundaries and sixes, and he has vented out all that anger. He's not trying to take wicket. That's the best part about his bowling. But he should not be wasting time in between now. When the momentum is good, don't waste time. Get it done and dusted. Don't give that time to the bowler. That's what he's doing. Oh, that was a good ball, maybe slightly out. That's a good idea which he bowled. Tried to bowl that slower incoming ball. A wide is not a problem now. Conceding a wide is not a problem now. You can't give them a boundary or a 6 hitting ball. That was very close to being not called a wide. Oh, the cow corner is sent back, and covers has been brought in. And Lokesh has had no understanding of which way, because this is good bowling. That's what I said, he might pick him. He has destroyed the furniture. That's what he's special for. Yeah, that's good bowling, and he deserved that. He deserved to get that wicket. Vikas Singh. Vikas generally is known for development, but he has halted the development of the opposition. And look at that, cameraman Shoaib, just look at that beautiful creature. Oh, this is superb. Oh my God, is it coming to me? Oh, superb, it's coming close to the cameraman. Oh, what a good flight. Did he pick it? शोएब, आपने पिक किया उनको? देखिए वो खूबसूरत जो, I don't know what exactly, it's an eagle I think. It will come, was coming beautifully, just like a flight of a leg spinner. So all this thing, this actually is a treat for a person like me, or maybe many of us who absolutely love nature. And amongst, away from that concrete jungle, this is where we can breathe some fresh air. We can see and meet some real people. You talk to the locals, they are very sweet. They are very, very welcoming. And this is where you can find some real cricket and real people. Vicky, Vikas, that's an edge. That will RJ will stop it. Yes, he will. That's why I rate him one of the best fielders of the tide. He has saved 4 runs for his team twice. Good stuff by RJ. What a good over this has been. Just 5 runs and he has picked up a wicket. A very, very good last over, because they plundered runs like plenty in the last 2 overs. Aditya Bhatia is here and he must have enjoyed this place. And he's happy, looking at the smile on his face. I think he has enjoyed this view over here. It's a massive score now. 185 is what the target is going to be. And some great bowling in the last over has just picked them back. Kutchi Pumas have played a very, very good innings after a very, very disastrous start. They have fought back well. 185 is what they manage. 186 is what the target. A fantastic last over by Vikas has just put the match in balance now. But I don't think Just Cricket are going to find it easy, because they don't have Vijay Singh, their big hitter, in the team. So batting wise, they're slightly thin. Let's see. Kutchi Pumas, will they register their win in that Jfsc presence, the Super League? Yes, this is going to be a great contest now. This is sir इकडे ना. सर इकडे सर इधर आइए सर ये चेयर पे आइए. So this is going to be a great contest now. The team which was down and out in the first 3 overs, in fact they were 3 down and they did not cross the single digits. That team is got 185 runs. Just Cricket are missing their big hitting batsman. Oh, what a shot this is! Will this be the first wicket? Oh, beautiful, fantastic. That's a catch which was completely done because of the keeping the eye on the ball. What a good catch that was. I thought that was going all the way. The man had to just go back 20-25 meters. He kept the eye on the ball, and that is one of the better catches of the day. I would not say the best because Vikram took a better catch some time back in the contest. But the way to get one of the better batsmen of the opposition out, and the breeze for some time has been flowing in the other direction. And it just swirls around. It's not the constant breeze which goes along in the same direction. It just swirls around. And maybe the breeze just held the ball back. And that's the reason they got the first wicket. Yeah, this breeze is going to be slightly tricky at times. It was moving in the different direction. Right now it is moving in different direction. And that's what can happen. You may be fooled. So look at the direction which is slightly different. And the breeze has not helped the shot making. Catcher. Now Vikas Singh gets a promotion, and very rarely do we see him batting up the order. He gets a promotion. He is a fantastic. That's beautifully bowled. Sumit Zaveri tasting success in his very first over. Take my word, Vikas will play a proper innings. He won't go for those rash shots. He may be promoted. Yeah, he'll try and build up an innings. He'll play a proper innings. He started off his career as a bowler who could bat a bit, but he has, in the last year or so, he has been given an opportunity to bat higher on the order, and from a batter who could go for big shots, he has turned out to a player who can play such steady innings, a proper one-down batsman. Instead, he goes for a big heave. That would be a couple of runs. No, just a single. A nice ambience to play your cricket. Very good connectivity by the road. Only the road leading up to the ground is slightly awry, but you can see the people screaming in the background. That is Wet and Joy Amusement Park. Also 3 kilometers we have Ayekvira Devi's temple. So spiritual place, beautiful lap of nature. That's down the leg side, just brushing his pads. Vikas Singh and Vishal Seth. Vishal Seth, the opening batter, the wicket keeper. The score at the end of over number 1 is 2 runs for the loss of Karan Chugh. Vikas Singh, he's on strike now. The score is 2 runs. 2 runs after the end of the first over. The score is 1. In fact, 2 runs, 1 over 2 runs, and 1 wicket down. Vishal is not willing to go for the quick singles. That's very well run. Good calling. They're trying to build up a partnership. That's what they should be doing, because one good over and the scoring would be right back on track. The scoring is almost 9.5 runs per over. Oh, that was well bowled outside the off stump. A slightly indifferent bowling action, and the angle of the point of delivery is slightly different, and of course umpires find it fine. Kutchi Pumas. So 186 is what the target is. They're already 1 wicket down. Oh, that stood up. That's what it must have landed on the seam. Very rarely do we find the ball bouncing abruptly, but there is some good bounce, and wherein you can play some big shots. Dhiren Dedia is the captain of the team and the skipper, bowling that first over. That's some good bowling. The score moves on to 4 now. 4 for 1. Vikas Singh. Vikas Singh, he has got 2 runs of 5 balls. He's trying to steady the ship. It's a double-edged sword now, whether to preserve the wickets as they have lost the wicket in the first over, or whether they would go for runs and maximize this power play. Remember, they got 43, in fact 48 runs in the power play in spite of losing 3 wickets in the first 3 overs, where they were just 9 for 3 at one point of time. They are appealing from all ends now for catch, then for stumping. Finally, they take it back now. The score at the end of over number 2 is 4 runs for the loss of the opening batter, Karanchuk. Now that's a good call from Vishal. There are two different players actually. One who wants to run for every ball, and the other one who wants to do not take any risk and stay there in his crease. So two people, one conservative when it comes to running, the other one who wants to take singles of every ball. हाँ हाँ बहुत ज़्यादा, लेकिन अभी आए ना वो लोग। जाएंगे अभी ऐसे। इसमें है ना, इसमें गाली वाली भी जाएगा आपका, वो प्रॉब्लम है। Oh, he goes for the big one, hit into the cow corner. That will be fantastic stop. Again, he took a very good catch, and he stops it from going over for a boundary. And few guys have got their families in. That's a very good decision. This is a player where families should be coming in, and that's good to see. So some families coming in, people, and next time when they come, when they are going to visit this place, definitely they would like to visit here again, and to get their kids in, to get their spouses in. Oh, that's beautifully bowled again. It's a place where you can get your families in. If you get, even if you can get your elderly ones in, because there's a temple of Ayekvira Devi over here. Also we have Wet and Joy amusement park. So here you can have a lot of place where you can get your spiritually satisfied. Also a place where you can have your kids having some fun time. A place where people will love to play the most important thing in their life, that's cricket. It's a place where you can have a great time. Oh, that's beautifully bowled, the super shot, but the fielder over there, he has done a great job all throughout. That's Neerav, number 99. If the name on the jersey is right, that's Ravichandran Ashwin's number 99. Vishal is looking good. Well, that's beautifully turned away, and good running. That's good communication. He just set off as soon as the ball was hit. That's what is more important. They are getting the communication right now. Initially there were a few jitters where both the batsmen were not sure whether to go for a run or not. Finally they have got their calling right. In fact, the best calling is no calling at all. Looking into each other's eyes, judging a single, and appreciating and understanding each other's call. Vikas, he might just go for a big shot. Left-hander against left-hander is always something interesting. The left-hander batters always get good hold of the a good shot that was. वो बीच में एक दो, अभी मैडम आ गए, नहीं तो बीच में गाली भी जा रही थी उसमें एक दो। आप लोग उधर जाओ ना प्लीज, मेरे को भी नहीं जम रहा है, कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा है। हाँ गया 2-4 गाली इसमें। So we got a lot of teams coming in, a lot of families also coming in, and when next time when these guys are going to come, they are going to get the families in. It's a place where you can get a family. Oh, this is Vikas. He is trying to manufacture a few shots. He is an engineer, so he's trying to fabricate and engineer a few shots over here. And for information, he was one of the toppers in Chandigarh University. This man, a gold medalist, Vikas Singh. So he needs to use all those skills, his numerical skills over here, and also his cricketing abilities to get his team to get a good win over here. So all those permutations, combinations which he has gone through in his engineering studies are going to be needed over here, not with all that mental thing, but the physical aspect of it. Oh, that's a strange bowling action and a drop chance. That was a difficult chance right on his chest. A very indifferent kind of bowling action, but umpires would have a closer eye look at it. Oh, he is the captain, Dhiren Dedia, he is the skipper. He is bowled well the ball in the right areas. Kutchi Pumas, opening bowler. Vishal, he stays in Pune. Actually, he travels all the way from Pune to Mumbai to play his matches. But that's beautifully bowled. The slower one, but there has to be a couple in it. They will take it easily. And Vikas, he might go for the third one. Yes, he will. And he just converted the third by some good running. Might four, Vikas. Vikas, you were just resting. In fact, that is all run 4 over there. So if the bodies aren't warmed up, it would be warmed up with that. 4 all run. So 4 runs. So he dropped a few chances. Harshavardhan was dropped, and after that he scored a lot of runs. He got a 50. They have dropped Vishal, and Vishal, that's I said, he travels all the way from Pune. So if he has a match in Mumbai, he travels around the 3.5-4 hours, plays that 4-hour match and goes back again. So for his 4 hours, he's putting his all 12 hours into that. But that's not called, we call passion. It's something more than that. It's madness, and it is love for that game, which has got all of us together over here, away from Mumbai, traveling for 2 hours. And this is a place where you can get everything covered. If you are loving nature, this is the place to come in. If you love cricket, this is the place to come in. If you are spiritually good, I.A. Kvira Devi's temple. If your kids want to play, you have an amusement park. So you have everything being covered over here. A lot of fun, a lot of nature is being covered, a fantastic cricketing ambience with a fantastic outfield and a beautiful pitch. So whatever you want to have for a complete set of cricket, everything is here. A fantastic wicket where the ball has bounced truly, a beautiful outfield where the ball hasn't gone up and down. That was a completely agricultural shot, but that would be 4 runs. Yeah, that was way away from his stumps, and the way we used it, generally the Konkanis use a koita to get the paddy plantation off. That was a shot of that sort. So that 4 runs are going to help them. But Vikas Singh, man from Chandigarh, the Haryana boy, is having fun in this beautiful outskirts of Mumbai, in this beautiful place in Lonavala. You go towards your left, you'll get I.A. Kvira Devi. You go just slightly besides, you'll get fun and an amusement party in Wet and Joy. And if you want to have the best fun, this is the place. Almost 200 to 240 degrees of the ground of the 360 quadrant is being covered by mountains from all sides. Right from your extra covers to the square leg, it's covered by the beautiful tabletop background of that mountains. And you will all have the experience of playing in South Africa. I have the experience of playing in Dharamshala. You'll have the experience of playing in Sri Lanka. It's a beautiful place to play cricket, a romantic ground in every sense, a place where you can have some great fun. We are almost at 1 o'clock. We are slightly behind schedule, but these guys are enjoying their time over here. Take my word, some of the teams which are playing the first match, they won't be going back home soon. Some of them would still like to stay here and have some good time over here. And it's at times you find it difficult to ask them to go away because they do not want to leave these wonderful premises. And you may be just mesmerized with the nature beauty over here, but also the ground over here will provide you with a lot of entertainment. There are some cricket crazy fans. We also have a basketball enthusiast who has come in. Yes, the left armour comes into bowl. The 4th over. The scoring has slightly taken a little bit of impetus. Remember, even they were 3 down in just 9 runs. Vishal, man from Pune, nicely bowled. Left-handed, has bowled really well. He has bowled the ball in the right areas. The score is 18 for 1. Jigar, he has bowled really well. The first over went for just 4 runs. I think Vishal is going to go big on this ball. He might get a boundary. He goes into the covers. Beautiful hit. He is getting off the middle of the bat. Once you get your timing right on this ground, once you hit the gaps, this ground is going to provide you with some lusty boundaries over here. You'll get full value for your shots. You don't have to hit the ball very hard. You just have to place it well, because the outfield is superb. It's not very ultra quick, but it's absolutely the right pace to go. Oh, this is super. That's what I was talking about. What a shot. One of the shots of the innings. A back foot punch hit into that extra cover regions. One of the most romantic shots of cricket. And against a bowler who has not given a lot, he has bowled really well. And the previous ball was of the same sort. Even this ball was slightly difficult to hit. He just bounced back, went back and hit a fabulous boundary. See, it's not always footwork coming down the ground or dancing down the ground. Footwork is also shuffling back, hitting the balls right and using the crease very well. Vishal, he hit it really well. As Vikas told about Vishal Seth, as I said, he stays in Pune, travels 4 hours, comes to Mumbai, plays a match, and then goes back to Pune. If you're going to spend 9 hours of your life of a day just traveling to play a 3.5 4 hour game in Mumbai, you will be in some sort of love with this game, and just it's more than passion, it's more than madness. Vishal just loves this game, and he hits them well. He gets a reprieve, second reprieve. When you do such a lot for this game will give you something back. It has given him 2 chances. Vishal has got 2 chances, and God will help you when you love something. That's what Shah Rukh Khan says, but not Shah Rukh Khan. It's a thing. When you love something really well, that thing is going to come to you. And Vishal Seth is hitting it beautifully. He has got 2 chances. He'll get a few boundaries also coming in. Oh, this is huge! This is long! This is the monstrous longest 6 of the day. Vishal has hit a Vishal sixer. Vishal means huge. Vishal means massive. That was a massive sixer. The ball has gone in the woods over there, and it has to be brought back. We need a few more Kaushiks here next time, Shiva sir. One more boy who will get the ball back. And it has gone very long. What a good shot by Vishal. Do not discount Just Cricket. Just Cricket plays some fantabulous brand of cricket. They may lose one match very badly, but the next match they will come bouncing back. What a good shot that was by Vishal. With that sixer, he moves on to 17. Vishal Seth, what a monstrous 6 that was against a bowler who has bowled really well. He moves on to 17 now. Oh, that's good batting. A great comeback by the left arm. He is a very good bowler. Jigar and Dhiren are really superb, but they have been taken for a few runs. 10 runs in spite of considering a 6 and a 4. He couldn't get anything more than that. The score at the end of over number 5 is 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. A great over in which they got 14 runs. Yeah. नहीं मैं बोलूँगा मैं बोल दूँगा. They need 154 in the next 15 overs. That's a wide. They need almost 10 runs per over, and it is not impossible on this ground. It is chaseable. They need a couple of overs in which they get 15 to 20 runs. Or this smooth breeze blowing, but it's not the ideal direction. It's moving across the ground now. It's moving across. So if you play the shots maybe towards mid-wicket cow corner, if the right-hander I'm talking about, towards the right of the screen, you will get a few shots. For the lefty, oh, that's fabulously hit straight to the fielder, best fielder of the team actually. He's done a great job, Nirav. Nirav has taken one good catch and also has fielded really well. Nirav, catch आपने ही लिया था ना? He's fielded well, has stopped a couple of balls, has taken a very good catch, and he has done everything right when it comes to fielding today. Oh, that's up and over. That would be a couple of runs minimum. If the ball races, that would go for boundary. No, a couple of runs. Vikas is trying to give the impetus to the innings. He is proving out to be a very, very valuable all-rounder for his team. Kutchi Pumas are very, very smart team, and they may not have big superstars. That Lokesh was absolutely superb today, but the bowling seems to be. That's outside the pitch, outside the leg stump. So LBW goes out of the equation. We're having a fantastic view just behind the umpire. Oh, he goes for the big one. That would be difficult to stop. In fact, that would be 4 runs. No chance for the fielder over there. He was slightly wide. He had a wideish long on, and he made full use of it. Maybe they'll try and get him little finer. That was a fantastic hit. It's good bowling, but that was some interest and intent shown. They have 2 boundary riders, one in mid-wicket cow corner, another one in wideish long on. Will he be brought straighter? He's still there. He's slightly wider for my liking. There is also mid-wicket. Can't bowl him there. Can't bowl him there. That will race away for another boundary. Or will it be stopped? Yes, good work by the boundary rider over there. Vikas is playing it smartly, hitting the areas where there are no fielders. The score at the end of this over, a good power play. I would say a balanced one. Is 41 for 1. 43 they had got. They lost 3 wickets. So it's in balance this match. They need a couple of overs in which they get 20-30 runs. That one over in which they got almost 30 runs was the over which has got the score from 160 to 185. Aditya bowled so well, but he was taken for a few runs. They risked bowling a spinner in that 18-19th over, and that was the crucial ball, trailing blow. 41 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. कुठे राहिला तुम्ही इथेच? अच्छा, सोबत आलात? So when you come over here, you'll see a lot of locals in the ground, and these guys, they are very welcoming, very warm-hearted people. They will welcome you with a smile. It's a place where they play a lot of tennis ball cricket around. There are so many good grounds over here, but this is the best of them all. This is SPJ Satyaprakash Joshi Stadium. I would say it's developing into a stadium in Lonavala. Good enclosures over here, nice players area, a good commentators box over there, a player area for umpires to take rest even. That slash, that would be 4 runs. Nobody is going to stop that one. And Vishal, he is going to be the one who is going to be crucial for this innings. The score moves on to 45 now. Whoever is going to win is going to enjoy his time over here. The others are going to stay back and introspect about their failure, maybe in the evening late into the hotel with a few friends and few drops of pegs as well. That's a good decision by the umpire. The ball was slightly wide. Vishal thought it would be given as a wide. A very good call. Umpiring has been of great standards. They have really officiated really well and given all the right decisions. Look at the score, 21 of 18 for both Vikas and Vishal. 3 boundaries each. Vishal has got 1 more sixer. They need a few more. That is well bowled. Wonderful bowling, just shortening the length and rolling his fingers. Oh, that is up and over. Into the covers. Good work. They got a very good fielder over there. Nirav it is. Nirav took a fantastic catch to dismiss Karanchuk. The man who has given impetus to the innings, he comes in. He hasn't been able to get the ball's middle of the bat, Vikas, but he's a trier. He is the busy player who keeps the scorecard moving. That's wide down the leg side. But that would be racing away for maybe a 3 wides. Yes, that would be 3 wides. Those 3 wides are going to help. People are going to get addicted to this ground now. People would love to come back and play here every time. He is given him out. That would have crashed into the leg stump. Umpire just waited, thought for a while, and has been adjusted. LBW, Vikas Singh. That's a big blow. He was just trying to settle down. He could have been very, very destructive. He is very good at hitting some big shots. Unfortunately gets out at the wrong time. Just looking good, because looking all set for that big half century. They need a couple of people to score 2 half centuries. एक बोलना बोला अच्छा पुराना मिल गया क्या एक हाथ में रहने देना बोला यूज रखते थे हाँ So Vikas Singh gets out. That's a big blow. But Vishal has got a couple of chances. He was dropped twice. Vikas, he did not get the rub of the green. A decision which was alright, but could have hit the leg stump. Generally, umpires do not give those away. But that was a good decision by the umpire. And generally, when you're on the back foot and when you're playing a cross-batted shot, you get into trouble. Just cricket. Let's see whether they are able to topple the score. Vishal Tsl is still there. He is fighting. 49 for 2 is what the score is. New man in. Is it CK? Vikram is the new man. Yes, you took 2 wonderful catches, Vikram. He comes in as a new batter. Now this is TSL. These are the league matches and the Super League. Let's see who's going to go happy. This is the first encounter between 2 very good teams, Just Cricket and Kutchi Pumas. Oh, what a shot that is! Off the back foot, the ball is racing away. This will take some stopping. In fact, he does a great job, but not before Vishal takes a couple of runs. Vishal is looking good. He is looking dangerous. Vikram Dani and Vishal Tsl. Oh, that's down the leg side. Vikram almost got that run done, and that's a wide. That is not good running from Vishal Seth, and you cannot be refusing those single. Vikram was right, there was a single on offer. You cannot be losing out on opportunities to score runs. That's beautifully bowled. Now the breeze is getting slightly heavier now. It's across now. Anything to be hit down the ground would be difficult. It is coming from the bowler's end towards the batsman and moving across actually to the ground from left to right. From your left of your screen to the right of your screen. So if you're talking about it, it's moving from, I would say, square leg to point. That kind of breeze it is from the ground, and maybe slightly with an angle. So it won't be aiding any batters. The breeze is slightly getting heavier. Vikram trying to go for the sweep shot. Vikram is a good batter. Oh, this is beautiful. What a shot that is. Delicate touch. One of the shots of the day for me. Fabulously done. Great shot. Vikram hits it beautifully for a boundary. They need to keep doing this. They need to keep moving the scoreboard. And you can get 100 runs in the last 10 overs. That's possible. They need a big partnership. They need an over in which they get 20 runs. They got an over, Kutchi Pumas, of 30 runs. They need a couple of overs, maybe 17 runs each. Maybe 34, 35 runs in 2 overs, which will take the scoring ahead. And it's around 10 and a half, which is manageable. Oh, that's beautifully played again. He is playing some authentic shots, Vikram. Seems to be a player who plays with a lot of deft touch and does not rely on a lot of power. So the score at the end of over number 8. These are exclusive pictures brought to you by Jfsc. A small little break. But this is a place where you can just enjoy your cricket. You won't get that tired. There are going to be 4 matches. We're going to work pretty late today. It takes 3.5, 4 hours to finish a match. Oh, there was an edge. That must have saved him. Score is 59. A good calling by Vishal. He wants to take strike. He wants to take strike more than getting a quick single. He is the batsman who loves to be on strike. He did not take a single when there was an offer. This was a little risky one. He took it running quickly. Oh, what a cracking shot this is. This is the reason he wanted strike. He's hitting some authentic shots, but they have covered the angles well. That's bowled well, very well bowled in fact. Oh, that edge must have saved him. But he's going for his shots. Two balls, he was not in line with the ball. A very good over. Ninth over comes to an end. It's a target of 186, and it was a very special over. The target is becoming difficult now. They have to find ways to get a few runs. They should be going for at least 2 overs in which they get more than 13-14 runs. So the run rate from maybe 9.5 has gone up to 10. Now it has come to 11. Vikram will just find a few boundaries. Take my word, he'll hit some very good shots to get those. He will not go for rash shots. He'll find a couple of boundaries in this over. Take my word. And through some proper authentic cricketing shots. 11 overs remaining. They need to find new ways to get runs now. Oh, umpire just moved his hands, and there was a lot of pressure. I thought he was giving him. One runs they are on. They need 125 more. Oh, that's beautifully done. That's classical. The ball will race away, and good work by the fielder over there. Beautiful ground to play and field as well. This ball could have gone crazy because the way it was hit, the ball would have swirled and curled a lot. It swirled, but it did not behave in a manner in which that would disturb the fielder. Very true bounce. Fantastic outfield. Score moves on to 63 now. Vikram he gets a single. That's not good running by Vishal. That's not good running. 64 runs. They need almost 12 runs per over. He has got his man. He refused that second run, and there is where things happen like this. When you refuse a run or two, you might lose a wicket on that. That's what has exactly happened. Will Chetan Kapoor come in? Hello? 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 हेलो हाँ बोल. So another crucial wicket. They need 122 runs exactly at 12 runs per over. So the score is 122. अभी मैंने बंद की. बड़ा करने के लिए कौन सा है? माउस नहीं लाया. So the score is 65 for 3. Aditya Singh and Vikram Dhani. Aditya Singh bowled really well, but in his 19th over he gave away a lot of runs. The score is 65 for 3, and they need exactly 121 runs in the remaining 10 overs. 12.1 runs per over required from here on. There would be a small break, but before the break I'll just let you know about a fantastic tour coming up. A tour where you can have some great time. A tour where you can go to the place where it all started. A place for where you can enjoy the best cricket in your life, a cricketing experience you would remember. 12 days and 11 nights of fantastic cricket. 4-star stays in Premier Inn, Jury Inn or equivalent luxury coach travel, full meal arrangement and on-site tour support. So you will have some great things in your itinerary. You will have a Lord tour and a net session. That's a dream to go to Lords. Also Old Trafford Stadium, if you are a Manchester City or a Manchester United fan, you will go there. London Eye and Thames River Cruise, Manchester City Centre shopping. So it's a place to go play cricket, because you will have best of both worlds. If you are a cricket fan, if you are a soccer fan, both those things would be covered up. A York tour of the ancient city, also Leeds City tour, Tor City tour, a guided tour to offer round the clock support, a visit to all-rounder cricket shop at Headingley. So all the best things. So you'll have all those basic amenities covered. Also some exciting stuff if you want to go and visit some best places, and from the place where it has originated, the Mecca of cricket. So England tour, it would be in the month of July. For more info, you contact Jfsc. Cost per person, almost it's indicated over, it's 1,50,000, and if you get all those things, if you're a cricket buff, that's not a big deal. That's so JFSC and the guys who love cricket, the guys who would like to go to the Mecca of cricket, that's the itinerary for them. It's going to be an experience to remember. But for them, these guys, just cricket, a good loud call of no. Vikram and Aditya Singh. Oh, this is very long. This is going to go 6 runs. Very close to the outstretched hand of Ronil. He made a good attempt, but the ball just evaded him. He had the sight on the ball. That was a difficult chance. The bowler is not happy, but the fielder did everything right. And he was slightly again in the wideish long on region. That was a good attempt, but a crucial sixer coming in. They need a lot of this. That's a wide. Definitely is going to. Oh, umpire has just given it away. Maybe he is. He's been consistent. He has given some leeway for the bowlers outside the off stump. That's a good decision. He's been consistent in giving those decisions. Maybe slightly on the side where he could have given it, but he might go for a big one. Take my word. So there are 4 boundary riders on the leg side. You have a long leg, then we have a deep square leg, we have a cow corner, we have a long on. So 4 boundary riders patrolling that area. But that none of them would be any use, because that ball is going to race away for a couple of runs. Good work by Ronil. I thought that is racing away for a boundary. So this is the ground where you can get some chance to stop the balls as well. It's not crazily quick outfield. It's not the ball where the ball is going to race away quickly, but it's an outfield which will have a lot of pace on it, but it will give opportunity for the fielders to stop it as well. It's a very smooth and nice, evenly maintained I would say an outfield. Outfield is a super hit one over here. Also the pitch where the ball has come up. Vikram comes on strike. He is playing some steady stuff, but the time has come to play some indifferent cricket now. Not the traditional stuff is going to do. They have to lace in a few big crazy shots, an over in which they get 20 plus runs or so. In fact, a couple of overs in which they get 20 plus runs or so. The target is looking slightly stiffer now. 12 runs per over are never easy. There are 2 boundary riders, Ronil and Nirav. They placed their 2 better fielders over there. Nirav has taken a good catch. Ronil has tried to stop a few. Oh, he's a good left arm bowler, this one. Was bowled really well. Kutchi Pumas rely a lot on their spinners. They had only 2 opening bowler. So 11 overs and 75 runs on the scorecard. They take a quick single, and those singles are also going to be important. It's not always the boundaries and sixes that are going to be the ones which are going to get you runs. It's always like life in cricket. If you are a businessman, you'll have a bumper sale on some days, you'll have a few quieter days, and also you'll have some days where you get average business done. So same is with cricket. Some balls you're going to get singles, some balls are going to be difficult, you need to respect them, but there are certain balls which are going to give you a lot of opportunities to get boundaries or sixes. That's what life is, that's what business is, and that's what cricket is. So there are going to be opportunities where you can go bang bang. Aditya, he needs to go big. He might go big. Oh, he is completely squared up, but he gets a single. And if you're talking of the match, right now the score after 11 over was 74, and they must be looking at somewhere around maybe getting close to maybe 110, 115, and trying to score 70 runs in the last 5 overs. And in which one of the batsmen goes crazy. That's going to be very difficult, but not impossible. But for that to happen, they need to score at least 10 runs per over from here on, and then try and get 13 or 14 runs in the last 5. That's very wide. That has to be a wide. Good call by the umpire. That's a very correct call. It was way too wide. Great call by the umpire. That's a right call. Oh, that's it, very long. That is going to go over the head. Oh, that's a great effort. Did he just step on that rope over there? No. Great save. Because the ball will just elude away. You will feel the ball is well within the grasp. The breeze is going that way. It is going from that, I would say, it is coming from long leg and it moving towards the cow corner. So it's going into that 45-degree angle across the ground, and it will take the ball away. It will be very difficult for the left-hander to hit the balls the other direction. That's brilliant. This is the time where the right-hander can go in the cow corner region and get those shots. And from the other end, the left-hander can go big. But this is where, from the end, where you can get a lot of runs. And this is where they need to just... That's beautifully played. Oh, that is pulled. Singles are not going to help. They need to get at least one sixer every over or in boundary every over. So just 8 overs remaining. The target is of 186. They need a lot of runs. They need to move on from here on. Just 8 overs remaining. So just 48 balls. The difference between the number of runs needed and the balls remaining is quite a huge one. Let's see whether they get this score in 8 overs. 186 is what the target is. It's going to be a stiff one. $79 for 3 is what the scoreboard says. In fact, it shows 80 for 3. So they need exactly 106 runs in the next 12, which is going to be very difficult. 48 balls to get the remaining 106 runs. Just cricket have to bat out of the skins to win this one. Vikram is on strike. That's good bowling. He almost yorked himself. Oh, that's hit very hard. That's straight to the fielder at cow corner. Oh, that's the right direction to go for the big shots now, because there is where the breeze is blowing. You can go for your sixes. If you hit them hard, they are going to go and travel a long way. The left-hander will find it difficult to hit it here, because that's the exact opposite direction, because the breeze is moving across the ground over here. That's it hard, straight to Neera, who has been their best fielder. He has not let anything go. And get ready for a big shot now. Vikram, if he just tries and checks his muscles, the ball is going to travel. He must be going for that sixer over there, because the breeze will just aid this ball. If he hits it, it's a very heavy breeze blowing. In fact, he mistimes it. The ball swivels. Missed out an opportunity to get run out, and missed out an opportunity to hit a sixer. Nitin trying to just hold the ball back. Score is 81 now. In fact, 82. He might just go for a big one. Yes, he goes. That would be very difficult to stop, but straight to the fielder at cow corner. The angles have been covered well by the Kutchi Pumas, and that's the area they want to target. They want both right-handers here, because that area into that leg side for the right-hander, that's where the breeze is blowing. That's where it's going to help. The left-hander will find it difficult because the wind current is going to stop its shots from going into that cow corner mid-wicket. But that's a fabulous play against the. That's nicely hit. Just a single, not good running at all. If the target from difficult to more difficult, it's going to become improbable now. That's not good running. (84 for 3). Yes, the UK tour, which we were talking about, England cricket tour. This would be in July 2023. Yorkshire, Manchester, London, and Hampstead. So it's a beautiful itinerary. Coach travel included 60-20 games, Lord's Tour and Net Session, Windsor Castle Tour, Old Trafford Football Stadium Tour, London Eye and Thames River Cruise, Manchester City Centre Shopping. Also, lead city tour guide to offer round-the-clock support, a visit to all-rounder cricket shop at Headingley Stadium, laundry provision, exclude, we do not have the flight air tickets, visa insurance, COVID-19 testing has to be done on your own. That's down the leg side. That has to be couple of wides, maybe 2 wides. The score is 85 now. They need exactly 101 in 7 overs. It's going to be very difficult now. Almost 14 runs per over needed. 14 runs per over. They needed a couple of overs in which they get 20-25 runs. The ball is just short of the fielder at point over there. Dhiren Dedia has bowled well. Oh, that's a cracking shot. No one's going to stop that one. Aditya hits it beautifully. That's going to help. They need 14 runs per over. They need at least 2-3 boundaries every over, and this man can get it. Aditya Singh. Oh, that's it, very long. That's high. That's going for a sixer. That's a huge one. Very long and very high. Just hit the side screen. What a good shot. Aditya Singh has hit a monstrous sixer. He has just put the step on the accelerator. And the match, the target may be seeming a long way away, but things can change on a jiffy on this ground. And if you are ready to wield your bat, you're going to get a lot of runs. There are two good players who can do that, Aditya Singh and also Vikram. They both can hit well. You might just see him getting crazy in this over. He's got a boundary, he's got a sixer, he might get another. Oh, that's a single, I would say. Just got his length slightly back. So England Cricket Tour, Yorkshire, Manchester, London, Hemel Hempstead, July 2023, 12 days and 11 nights, 4-star stays, Premier Inn, Jury Inn or equivalent luxury coach travel, full meal arrangements, on-site tour support. So the air flights, visa and COVID-19 testing you have to do it on your own. Rest things we are going to take care of. They have got those places covered now, mid-wicket, cow corner and square leg. Aditya, he might go and get one more sixer in this over. He's got a couple. Oh, this is long, this is big, this is going to be 6 runs. Fabulous hitting by this man. 2 sixes and a boundary in this over. It's not over as yet. They needed almost 100 runs in 7 overs. That is still possible. They need a couple of overs like this and they would be right back on track. The run rate, which is hovering around 14, it will come slightly down to 13 runs per over now. A monstrous over, easily the best over of the innings, and things are going to change in a jiffy. If Aditya Singh stays there for a couple of overs, things are going to come back to parity. Right now, Kutchi Pumas are going all the way, winning it. But things can change if Aditya goes mad for the next 2-3 overs. Let's see whether this is chased down in the next 6 overs. कौन? मैं चेंबूर का ही हूँ. वो यूनियन पार्क में मेरा एक स्टूडेंट था, आर्यमान राजपुरोहित. वो रहने के लिए था, उसका घर है वहाँ पर. अपना वक्त कैमटेक्स नहीं, मैं स्कूल में OLPS में पढ़ाता था. हाँ, अभी नहीं, अभी BMC में हूँ. वो ज़्यादा बेटर है. नहीं, M ईस्ट में, ट्रॉम्बे. संतोष मिटभावकर. So people from all over Mumbai have come. Some of the Chembur guys are also here, and they're having a nice time over here. Away from that slight bit of pollution, even the pollution levels have crossed of Delhi in Mumbai. But it's a very good inning so far, an unpolluted one from Aditya Singh. So the score right now is 104. Oh, he's got him. He's got the man who was creating troubles, but Vikram is out, and take my word, this match is not out of reach. 82 runs in 6 overs, it's manageable. It can be done. They got a lot of runs, almost 20 runs in the last over, 21 in fact. So they need a couple of overs like this. Even if Vikram gets out, it's not an issue. I do not have a business card. I'll get your number, sir. Part Chembur coming in, and they are just come here to see the matches, just to be a part of it, and they have just enjoyed the place over here. He fielded also for them, actually, for the Kutchi Pumas, so that's good. This match is not out of bounds now. This match is still. Oh, he has got one more wicket. Chetan Kapoor, the big man, is out. I think that's Manvendra who's coming in. Kutchi Pumas are having a nice time. They are celebrating. They feel it will be very close and they would win it easily. Take my word, never say in cricket that we are going to have done it, we have got it covered. This man, Aditya Singh, has got a good measure of it. And one good cameo from the batsman coming late down. And just cricket might just turn it over. Manvendra Mishra comes into bat. He's got 2 of 2. Chetan Kapoor generally is a very reliable bowler, batsman, and he missed out. Does not get out that quickly. He's slightly injured, but he's a batsman who can play a very good innings. He gets out, unfortunately. Oh, he's got Manvendra even. So 3 wickets he has got in an over. He wanted to go for the big heave. That's another wicket down. Probably not the shot which he would be proud of. But he had come with a clear intention of hitting every ball out of the park. They need someone to stay with this man. Aditya has looked good. They need someone to stay with Aditya. So they need 82 runs in 31 balls, 15.87 runs per over. You may feel the match is over, but Aditya is still there, and stranger things have happened in cricket. On this ground with the kind of ambience, it will inspire you to go for those big shots. Look at the way those mountains are. Beautiful pictures. A lot of black in it, a lot of brown in it, a lot of grey in it, a lot of green in it. So many colors put together. And some birds over there, some beautiful birds moving around. If you are a nature lover, you're absolutely going to love this place. The kids who are coming in, I just feel they should go up there and try and go for some mountain climbing as well. It's going to be a stiff target now. They need exactly 82 runs in 5 overs, 16 runs per over. 16.4 to be precise. So the families are here to enjoy. Shoaib, इनको pick करना दोनों को. इनको. So dad and son playing together, having a good time, and that's why we are here, to have a smile on your faces. You can see them on your screen. Yes, the guy is enjoying. That's your first friend, your dad. And good to see the families coming in. It's a place where you would feel as an experience. So Vikas has to go. We wish his daughter a very happy birthday. He has got a good father to look up to, and has got a good mate to go together with, Vikram, who is missing out on the fun to be with his friends, but just wants to help his friend to go back to his daughter. So Vikram is going to go early. The driver was only looking at his master's batting. As soon as he got out, he was up and ready to go. A very good mate to have. and need to have people like this for you. And Vikram is going back, and Vikas has to reach early. So Vikram, instead of staying with his mates, seeing to it to that Vikas reaches home at time. That's how you make new friends. Vikram could have stayed back and enjoyed a nice time back at a beautiful venue at a weekend, but he wants his friend to go back and reach in time. That's what Vikas said. I would love to reach back in time for my daughter. So happy birthday, the little princess, Vikas Singh. Your daughter has got a very good father to look up to, because he has served his passion over here. He has been with his teammates who wanted him as an opening bowler who bowled well, and after being with his mates, after serving his passion well, he wanted to play some good cricket over here. He's going back to do his duties as a father. And generally we say we need to give time to the family, we need to give time to the family, but remember, it's not the favor which you are doing to the family, it's you that needs some family time. So they are doing you a favor by giving you some nice time. So families, you are not doing them a favor by giving a family time. The families give you a great favor and honor by giving and showering you with a lot of love and care. But one man who can take care of this Just Cricket family is Aditya Singh. He is playing a very crucial innings. Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to be 4 runs. I think that will race away. Yes, it does. What a cracking shot that is. Aditya Singh is playing a very good innings. He might just play an unbelievable innings and win it for his team. Aditya Singh stays there for 5 overs. They are going to win this one. So that a cracking shot that was. He needs to. He, they need 55 runs. In fact, they need a bit more than that. 63 in the next 3. 62 in fact. 62 in the next 3. Runs per over. Oh, that's slashed, and that will be up and over. That will race away for a boundary. That's superb hitting. They need 20 runs per over. This man can create history. Very few teams have got. Virat could get 41 runs in 2 overs. Will this man try and get that? 17 balls, 59 runs. It's not impossible. It's highly improbable. It will take some crazy hitting, but you never know. Oh, that's hit very hard. That's going to race away for another boundary. This is scintillating stuff. What great batting this is. Super stuff from Aditya Singh. He has got his 50, but he's not bothered about his 50. He has gone way past it. He's gone on to 57 now. Just 29 balls. He gets 2 boundaries in 2 balls. He does not want to give it away. They just need 54 now. 54 of 16. It's not impossible. And that's good bowling. They need 20 runs every over. He has got 8 in the first 3. He might get a couple of 6s in the next 3 balls. It's not going to be easy because he has bowled really well. The left armer, he's got 3 wickets in an over. But that's smashed again. He refuses a single. That's good. Couple of balls remaining. $133. They need 52. He goes big downtown. They need 52 now. They got 9 runs in this over so far. So he refuses. 2 overs in to get a lot of runs. That's almost improbable now. Then 53 in the next 12 balls. That 30 run over of Aditya has been the one which has caused them this match. Yes, 2 overs remaining in which to get the remaining 52 runs. These are not going to be easy now. That's going to be caught, I think. No, it gushed over. His boy just refuses to give it away. Perhaps they could have started this a little bit earlier. They need sixes and boundaries of every ball. They need 46 in the next 11. It's not impossible. And with this kind of hitting, they don't take it. 10 balls, 46. Aditya Singh has played a monstrous inning. And with shots like this, there is their best fielder, Nirav. And he takes another good catch. But not before Aditya Singh has fought a very good battle. And played some scintillating shots. 5 sixes for this man. And 4 boundaries. Perhaps he could have started a bit early. He needed some support and they could have won this one either also. Those missed chances, those dropped chances, those missed out runouts are going to cost them. It's one of the better innings of the day in the losing cause. Oh, that would be good stop by the rain. There was 4 runs written on it. They're having some fun now. Straight to the bowler. Formality remaining now. Ganesh Rai, he comes on strike. They'll have some opportunity to check their might. Yes, he goes downtown, just short of Ronil. So the last 6 balls, which started or promised out to be a very good tone, and what a great comeback by Kutchi Pumas. And after being 3 down for just 9 runs, they are winning it convincingly. They need a lot of runs now. Score is 142, 143 in fact. They need 42 runs in the last over. We'll have a short presentation at the end of this match. Just Cricket played some great brand of cricket when they started off well, but they couldn't end the innings properly. In fact, it was Lokesh's innings and Harshvardhan's innings which was the game changer. And that's down the leg side. Three more deliveries to go before the formalities are done. Kutchi Pumas, opportunity to get one more wicket. He does get Ronil. Trying to have some fun over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slip fielders. Just Cricket will remember this, and the next time when they are in a position to give it back to this team. They will have 7 fielders, not 6, 7 in that slip cordon. There were 7 of them. One of them also wasn't able to stop that one. Nirav had to do all that stopping. The last ball of the innings. Seven slips. No, he has got his man. 2 wickets for him. First wicket, first ball was a over. They got a wicket. Last ball of the over, they got a wicket. So congratulations, Kutchi Pumas. They won this one convincingly by a lot of runs. Both the teams played well, but that Lokesh's scintillating batting at the end of the innings, those 30 runs scored of Aditya Singh, they were the crucial ones. Also a lot of catches being dropped by JC and a few simple runouts missed out.